Jutsu. Fuck the introduction. Hey, so check it out. Go ahead, ask that question. All
right, so who y'all taking right now? Modern day, current, no prime shit. Kemba Walker or Russell Westbrook? You talking about?
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook. He'll deserve
I'm taking Russell Westbrook.
Well,
if you say off the pass, then I have to say Kemba Walker.
I'm talking about in general.
If you say not,
off the pass.
At this moment right now.
Ain't no off
at
the
this moment
pass.
right now, clearly Russell Westbrook. No, at this moment right now, clearly
what?
Russell.
You'll take
clearly Kemba Walker. Clearly Kemba Walker at this moment. I said it wrong. Clearly Kemba Walker at this moment right now. Clearly Kemba Walker. But okay, before we got on, let me explain something to you though. And y'all gotta be real. I don't want nobody to come on and not be real about this shit. We just saw like 3 bad years in a row from Kemba Walker.
From Russell
2
Westbrook.
in Boston. No. We didn't see 3 bad years in a row from Russell
Westbrook. Been playing the same way he played his career. His stats are damn near the same.
Exactly.
And he considered his bad season. Go ahead.
Let me finish. But the problem is with Russell Westbrook, he's been playing like that, and we were calling him better than Kemba Walker then. Not lie.
He was averaging a triple double.
He was playing better.
He was contributing, but he only had 1 bad year. I just witnessed Kemba have 3 bad years in a row.
No, how could you say he have a bad year if he literally been the same Russell Westbrook we've been seeing this whole entire time? You can't really say.
Yeah, exactly. But Russell Westbrook, the thing you can see on the court differently how he was playing. Wasn't even comfortable. You can see that differently. You can see Russell Westbrook.
Comfortable? This nigga in the league for 14 years, bitch. How much more comfortable? What you need LeBron to do? Suck your shit up before the game to make you comfortable? Bitch, you been in the league 14 years. The hell?
For real, Vic, let me tell you something. If you're a good player, fuck being comfortable, bitch. You finna go out there and ball. He haven't balled for the Rockets. He haven't balled for the.
He did play well with the
Rockets.
No,
he did. He was the reason. He was the reason the Lakers cammed him. That lie. No, he did. He was the reason. He was the reason the Lakers cammed him. That lie. He was the reason the Lakers was camming the Rockets.
Well, didn't James Harden begin his hamstring injury right then? Yes, he did.
I don't know, but
James Harden both got injured at different times. They never had no sync on the court.
I don't know about all that, but I know they was sagging off of Russell Westbrook, letting the niggas shoot, and he was getting them.
That's always been a thing.
That's not. He didn't help them do nothing. They got swept by the Lakers.
John Wall too.
They got swept by the Lakers in the fucking.
Lakers
bubble.
clearly a better team. Lakers clearly was the better team. There's the number 1 seed there. Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, no, they wasn't. A year in the bubble? That was the bubble year.
Okay, apology.
I think
it might have been like.
No, I think no. Was that the bubble? That had to be the bubble.
2 years ago was the bubble. Because not last year, but 2 years ago, Westbrook was with the Wizards.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the bubble year. The bubble year, you got you. They were sagging off that man.
For real, who the fuck in their right mind gonna choose Westbrook?
I'm choosing Kemba over the sheer fact that Kemba could also facilitate and a nigga could shoot. That's the only. Fuck all the rebounds. Westbrook 8 rebounds a game ain't helping nobody do shit no more.
I think about the rebound. I'm thinking about he asked who's the better point guard. That's what I'll tell
Russell. I mean, Kemba's still the better point guard. The only reason
I don't think. How long has Kemba been the better point guard?
Vic. Let me ask you a question. If Russell Westbrook never averaged all them triple doubles, would you be saying he's a better point guard?
When Alton broke it down and he talking about facilitating on the floor.
Answer the question though.
And reading the
if
plan. If
Russell Westbrook never averaged a triple double, would you still say he's the best point guard?
Yes. If he's still reading the floor the same way, yes.
Russell Westbrook don't read the floor. Have you seen him?
You can't listen, bro. I watch Russell Westbrook.
No, you don't.
You cannot. Yes, I have,
bro.
Tell me
you do realize how many Alton? Am I lying? How many times did Steven Adams get that nigga Russell Westbrook fucking assists and rebounds? They was literally giving him that shit. Steven Adams would literally. Vic, Steven Adams would literally box out and not even. That niggas wanted. I don't know if you know this. Vic,
Chris Paul was given assists by DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. You have to have somebody give it to.
Vic, Steven Adams. What I mean by assists, Russell Westbrook. You can ask any sports analyst ever. That nigga will tell you that nigga 85% of the time would drive. He did the same thing he did this year. He would drive in the lane all wild and then dunk past it to fucking Steven Adams when 2 niggas jump because he about to dunk. And then Steven Adams would get a dunk.
Yeah.
That's literally
that's
I put Cash. It's not bad, but you acting like he's this motherfucking Magic Johnson floor general.
But what I'm saying also is that
Westbrook don't get niggas open. Westbrook do not get niggas open.
Kemba Walker don't do it either. He's like within the offense type nigga. That's the problem.
I will take that. Right now. I will take that. So Vic, when Kemba Walker was on the Lakers last season, do you think they at least make the play in?
No.
You a goddamn dumbass. All the turnovers Westbrook averaged the game, the bad shots.
But number one, not without other players better around him and Anthony Davis not being healthy. That's the only reason. If everybody healthy, yes.
Vic, they damn near came 3 games away from that shit with them boys not being healthy. It was like 3 games away from. Vic didn't be saying shit.
Listen, bro, I'm not just saying shit, bro. I like Kemba Walker. I've been liking Kemba Walker since UConn. Yes, I do. You don't know shit about Kemba. What's Kemba career high average? You don't even know it.
You obviously a hater to me.
What's Kemba career high average? How much he averaged his first year? How much he averaged after that? You don't know none of that shit. You barely. What?
But I don't know Westbrook career average, but I know who better.
I didn't say career average. I said what's his career high average. You telling me I don't like a player? You don't know nothing about it. You don't like? Yes, I do, bitch. I've been following the man since UConn. The hell you talking about, nigga? He played against Brand Knight in the championship game. He went off in that shit.
So
he was the most outstanding player in the Final Four.
Let me ask you a question. Who is a better half-court player, Kemba or Westbrook?
Kemba.
Okay. Who is the better passer?
Russell Westbrook.
You said, all right, man.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook. I mean, put it like this, bro. I'm not a numbers guy. You know how I feel about that number shit. I don't care about it. But you're not going to average at least 9 to 10 assists year after year after year by mistake. You have to. I don't give a fuck. What
it's not by mistake. It's not by mistake. We're not saying that. I'm just saying that shit wasn't. It's not that hard.
What I'm saying is, in terms of floor general,
Westbrook is not a floor general. Stop it.
In terms of floor, neither guy's really a true point guard.
I'll say Kemba's more of a floor general than he is.
Not really. Kemba is like. Kemba's more of a scorer first. Kemba kind of do the same things at 6'1" without the athleticism Russell Westbrook has. That's why I'm saying yes, he does. I'm telling you, bro. I've been watching Kemba for years. I watch Kemba in New York. I watch Kemba in Charlotte. I watch Kemba in Boston. Kemba is kind of the same way, but the only difference is that Kemba is more coachable when it comes to the half-court offense because he like the offense isn't facilitated around what Kemba can do automatically. It's more facilitated about like.
What does it have to do with Kemba being a better point guard than Westbrook? I don't understand. The only reason why you think Westbrook is a better point guard because he averaging triple doubles.
No, it's not a triple double, bro. Because I don't care about no fucking rebounds. I don't care about the rebounds. I ain't got nothing to do with offense. On being a floor general. Russell Westbrook reads the floor better than Kemba Walker.
Bro, I've never heard nobody have that tape before though. I've literally.
We never even heard nobody debate Kemba and Russell Westbrook before.
But I've never heard. I never heard the tape that Westbrook was like. He just sees the floor so good. If anything, this year, bitch, niggas was saying he was seeing the floor horribly.
I'm not saying he's great at it. Like, bro, we going on Westbrook off that one.
Bro, he's been playing the same way though.
Yes, but in terms of his floor general skill, no, not bro. In terms of his floor general skills, bro. Okay. Like the man averaged 18.77. You ain't gonna average 7 by accident, goddammit.
Bro, I'm not saying it was accidental.
Because he ain't got no Steven Adams right now. He ain't had no Steven Adams on the
And you see how they
ain't had no Steven Adams on the
Yeah, Bradley Beal, that was better.
And Bradley Beal was injured. Let's not lie. Bradley Beal was injured. Bradley Beal been injured like the last 2 seasons. Bradley Beal was injured. Yes, he has been. Bradley Beal has been injured the last 2 seasons.
And then they need to average 30. So he averaged like 30 like this season or last season. No, last season he averaged 30. I don't know. My
apologies then. I could have sworn that Bradley Beal was like kind of injured and they didn't even like playing with each other. They didn't even think it fit. And they traded Russell Westbrook because of that.
Don't got nothing to do with me. All I said was.
But anyway, all I'm saying is I think he's a better guard. No, overall right now, no. Better like floor general in terms of seeing the floor. That's what I think Russell Westbrook is better at right now. That's that. We have to agree to disagree. Just that simple.
You need to get your shit right. That shit is the hardest thing. I've never heard nobody say that before. Westbrook is just this.
We never heard nobody have a debate.
I've never heard nobody say this about in general though that Westbrook is like this godly like floor general.
I never said he was godly, bro, but I'm just saying he's a solid floor general. Westbrook's a better floor general than Kemba is.
Look at who he's been playing with, bro. You literally can. You know how many assists a nigga could get off a motherfucking fucking
nigga. It's harder actually if you think about all he had. I'm talking about years before that though. All he had was fucking Steven Adams. He had no good. Well, he had Paul George at a point. But Russell Westbrook at a point in time, bro.
He only went. No, you're bugged. He only Russell Westbrook. What the fuck is on my computer? Westbrook only really went like 2 years without nobody, bro. Dead ass. He only went like 2 years. Remember when Durant left? Shit, Paul George is in the dough like 2 seasons later.
Yeah, after that.
Yeah, so like, what do you mean?
Next year, but skip one and then he was there.
Vic, my thing is, why you acting like Russell Westbrook been playing good?
I'm not acting like that either. I just said I would take Kemba as it stands for the Lakers.
Why you ain't letting me finish?
Cause you criticize. I ain't going for that shit. I'm telling you what I'm telling your ass, bitch. You putting other shit out there, but go ahead. I'll correct that too. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So you saying that basically Kemba Walker on the motherfucking Lakers, they don't get no further than what they did this year.
Last year, no, I don't think unless you have this the pieces in place. I don't.
What
think
pieces? You got LeBron? You talking like LeBron and AD staying
like everybody healthy. Like it was multiple injuries and AD was not healthy. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't think so. That's what I meant by that. That's what I said earlier.
I don't know, bro. I just can't. I can't subscribe.
I think it's not a Kemba thing. I think it's the team was just so damn bad, and I don't think LeBron was really focused on playing. LeBron was focused on winning.
If they made it to the playoffs, that shit was gonna win.
Terrible. I know it was terrible. It was gonna be terrible.
That's probably why LeBron. Remember I was telling you that LeBron should have played.
But it's like I feel like. But it's crazy because it's crazy though. Because just the other day you said you felt Russell Westbrook was still a top 5 point guard.
Who the fuck I did it, bitch?
Hold on. Don't hurt me out. Did he not say that the other day we was talking about top 5 point guards in the league currently? And he said Russell Westbrook, and we was all looking like what? I don't know what You did say that. You did say that, bro. You did say that. I wouldn't remember nothing, so I wouldn't just remember. I said nah. You said it. I'm not lying to you. And I was like, Russell Westbrook, top 5 point guard.
Even if I did say that, who you taking over him?
Ja Morant. You was talking about Ja Morant was over.
Oh no. Alton, he right. But this is why I said that. I said that because remember I said I forgot. Remember y'all was like, what about Ja Morant? You gonna forget? And I said, oh yeah, I forgot all about him. Remember I said that. I said I forgot a couple people, dude.
No, Vic might be on or something, but
no, I just admitted that I did say that, but that's because I forgot.
Yeah, but even if he's not 5, he's 6, he's 7. Like, where's Russell Westbrook stand as a point guard in the league right now?
Right.
I'm just saying that in general.
Nobody want that nigga, bitch. I don't know where he's standing there. He's not top 5, definitely not.
But once you get a bad rep, niggas ain't gonna want you anyway. Plus, he costs too much. They gave him too much money, so now it's like it's really nobody wants you. I think if Russell Westbrook was on a $6 million contract per year.
Why the fuck would he be on a 6 year?
No, I'm just saying this in general. I'm saying if he costs less right now, somebody would probably snatch Russell Westbrook without hesitation. Like I believe like a team like the Bulls would snatch him and try to make it work because he would cost less. But if you gotta pay a nigga $47 million for one fucking season and you just saw what he just did, then nah, you ain't gonna take that nigga. That's any nigga in the motherfucking league. Unless you got that grand motherfucking title like Bron, KD, Curry. Nah.
Why you think he getting all this money? He's not that good. They paying him from what he used to do.
No. The money is from what he used to do. But I'm only strictly talking about the floor generalship between him and Kemba. It's just my opinion on it versus y'all opinion. That's all that is. I already agreed with you. If I had to take the point guard for the Lakers, it's gonna be Kemba.
Don't agree with me now.
I've been agreeing with you, dumbass. Stop feeling all high and mighty. Get your ass off your motherfucking high horse. Put your balls back in your pants and sit your ass down somewhere. I agree with you at the top of this shit.
Who else do you think Westbrook better than?
In terms of floor generalship? In terms of seeing the floor? That's all I have to say about this. Don't ask me no stupid ass question, bro. Don't try to sit here and make me look dumb. Don't do that.
You said
I'm not dumb.
You said I'm not
Don't
dumb.
do that shit. I'm not dumb. Don't sit there and do that. You gonna name the best fucking floor general in the game right now at 36, 37 years old and ask me, the nigga who led the league in assists, and ask me is a nigga who turning the fuck out the ball over with the worst assist to turnover ratio in the league, probably. Better at floor general.
He basically had
the dumbass question.
He only set out until Young got it.
So don't ask me no shit like that. Don't ask me no crazy ass shit.
Yeah, he was
hard.
Westbrook not much of a
assist to turnover ratio was horrible.
Westbrook not much of a floor general.
Not anymore, I would say. But
I believe
it depends. I'll say this though.
Making me get my ass with
my apologies, man. That ain't my fault. You playing shit. To agree or to not agree at the same time. It depends on how the offense is run. It really depends on how the offense is run. The type of offense that the Lakers need, Kemba Walker would be the better floor general for that.
So where would Westbrook go that he could be this Chad of a floor general that you think he is?
It's just certain teams I believe, but we'll never know until they fit. But I believe if he went to a team like Chicago, I believe he would be a solid floor general. If he went to a team like fucking San Antonio, even with Pop, even with his turnovers and all that shit, I believe he could be a solid floor general. But it depends on how the team is gonna coach versus his play style. Westbrook's problem is his pride right now. He doesn't realize how much athleticism, speed, and all that shit that he lost. Westbrook missing dunks and shit, we never seen that. He ain't jumping as high. You see LeBron made the adjustment. LeBron ain't jumping as high. He still can do it, but he ain't jumping as high and shit like that he used to. He's still doing that shit, but at the same time, LeBron made an adjustment. What LeBron do? Okay, I'm gonna shoot more threes instead of just going to the basket and try to dunk on the bitch, or at least finish like I used to. He making an adjustment. Westbrook's pride is in the way. Because his pride is in the way of all that bullshit, that's what's making him go downhill, and then a coach like Frank Vogel not holding him accountable, just allowing that shit. So it's a two-man thing.
Or maybe Russell Westbrook just trash.
Yeah, you see, niggas like you don't know how to think out there. That's your problem.
He said you
only know how to say, really, you only know how to say general things from what you saw, but you ain't got nothing to back it up with. Nothing.
I do.
So say it.
I said it.
Niggas like your mindset, that's trash.
He's garbage. He's been garbage for the last 3 teams.
That man was not sorry on Houston, bro.
You kind of, bro. You contradict yourself. He said he played the same, but he wasn't sorry.
Yes, but no. He plays the same every place he went. But the Lakers season is a distinct difference between how he's played at any other team.
What's this distinct difference?
I'm sick of all your contradictions.
The athleticism that he had. Russell Westbrook plays mostly off of athleticism. I just brought that point up. He plays mostly off of athleticism. Because of pride and because of the coaching did not hold him accountable, he's still trying to play off that athleticism when he can't play off that athleticism anymore. So now you have to learn how to slow your game down. You 32, 33, 34 years old and you don't know how to slow the game down yet? You have to know how to do that. In teams past, he could play off his athleticism because he was still that fast. He still could get up. He still could dunk that shit like he was. And that will put more pressure on defenses to have to guard him or have to not allow him to get to the basket. Subsequently, allowing shooters to get open, A, and B, allowing drop-off passes to big man. I mean, remember the reason they traded Clint Capella? It wasn't because of the money. It wasn't because of that. Daryl Morey traded away Clint Capella because he wanted Russell Westbrook and James Harden to both be able to get to the basket more. That's what came out of Daryl Morey's mouth, that he wanted them to both get to the basket more. Clint Capella was in the way of that because he was an old school traditional center who stands in the way. Russell Westbrook still had that speed and athleticism there. The Wizards, you can do what you want to on that one. I don't really care about that Wizards season. Everything before that, Russell Westbrook's been playing.
What you want to, you bring it up, so you tell us about it in your opinion.
On me.
Okay, so with the Wizards. Okay. So with the Wizards, the team wasn't good. Number one, we know that. Russell Westbrook at that time was a starting point guard in the league, but he was not a franchise transcendent talent anymore. He was not that anymore. He could play with other players and blase, but he was not a franchise transcendent talent anymore, and Bradley Beal never was. Otherwise, they would have been winning with the Wizards. John Wall was, Bradley Beal wasn't. So they would have been winning with the Wizards. So neither one of those guys were transcendent talents. They had a bunch of young players on the team. Bradley Beal was out with injuries. I think Russell Westbrook might have been in and out with injury, or he played a lot of games that season. I can't remember exactly, so don't quote me on that portion of it. But at the same time, the team never came together. They've been running through coaches, and all that shit over there. So the organization just all the way terrible, if you think about that portion of it. Russell Westbrook still gonna put up his numbers, but the things that he had still was that speed and athleticism to get to the basket, get shooters open, and get drop-off passes to bigs.
I felt like them passes were bailout passes. You could tell by like how this year played out with them passes. You could clearly tell them was bailout passes.
I mean, a lot of players have bailout. No, I'm being serious. A lot. It's this difference again. The type of point guard that you are. Ja Morant kind of. I ain't saying he played like Russell Westbrook, but he get a lot of bailout passes. He gets a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those athletic point guards do that. They end up getting a lot of those bailout passes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but Westbrook did it like the most, bro.
That's because his speed and athleticism. John Wall used to do it too, but John Wall was a way better half-court floor general. He was one of the best. You know what I'm saying? John Wall was actually one of the best floor generals in the league, setup artists, whatever, however you want to describe him. But he had a combination slightly of both. It was more his athleticism and speed, but John Wall understood like better how to play pick and roll and this and that. He knew how to turn it on and off, unlike Russell Westbrook.
Why does nigga have so much? I don't know, bro. I'm taking Kemba. I'm taking Kemba. I think LeBron will want Kemba, dude. LeBron probably.
Well, Kemba was supposed to go there a couple years back, I think, when they first got that together, or something like that. And they, then he ended up going to Boston anyway, some shit. They was talking about Boston anyway, but Kemba before they even went to Boston, I think it was swirling. He was swirling around the Lakers and all that kind of shit. His name was swirling around with that.
I'm just tired. Tired. Contradiction.
There wasn't no contradiction. I've explained myself. All you say is trash. Yeah, it's gonna take out the trash in the house, but you got a lot of.
Nah, you kind of did. You said that he been playing the same, but you said that he also basically played worse this year. But he was playing the same. Which one? That's the only time I heard a contradiction.
That's not a contradiction.
It is a contradiction. If you said this year he played so bad, but if stats prove that this year is basically the same shit he always does.
But it depends on what it is, though.
That's all you can say. Whether you play Westbrook.
Yes, but his turnovers have been ridiculous turnovers. It's not like a stat that you can keep in terms of how he's turning over the ball. If we had a stat for that, then maybe we could talk. Yes, no, that's understood, but it's how he's turning over the ball. He's turning it over because he's trying. I mean, Russell Westbrook always turn the ball over. There's no denial about that. We know that shit. He averaged 4 turnovers for his career, if I ain't mistaken. But Russell Westbrook, the way he's turning the ball over, that's why I say he's been playing the same, but it's been worse this year with the Lakers. Because, again, the speed and athleticism that he would play with. He's trying to. Russell Westbrook doing shit like dribbling the ball off his foot. Shit like that. He throwing alley-oops way out of bounds, throwing full court passes way up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the most ridiculous shit that we can't even look that up. Like, you can look up lowlights for this nigga. That's how bad it is with the Lakers. Just off this one season alone. I've seen Russell Westbrook have turnovers, but I've never seen him to this magnitude. So the magnitude of how he's turning the ball over. Oh, you mean how it's like, you can't say that's how somebody really play is for however long he's been in the league, since what, 2000?
Because the nigga been consistently averaging 4 turnovers. Goddamn, Vic. The nigga been averaging 4 turnovers his whole goddamn career.
Bruh,
regardless of how you turn that bitch over, you turn that motherfucker over. Damn, you get my ass whooped, bro. He taking all my power with the brain cell, the bullshit, bro. Westbrook averaged like 4 or 5 turnovers for his fucking career, bro. That's just him, dude.
Okay, but that's nice. But I'm saying the way he's turning it over.
It don't matter, bro.
It's a difference, bitch.
Vic, if I roll the ball out of bounds or motherfucker throw it out of bounds, it don't matter. It's still a turnover and a bad decision. Westbrook still makes bad decisions and he turn the motherfucker over consistently. It don't matter how he's doing it.
It's still not a contradiction, bro. He's doing it in a different type of way because of what I'm saying. It's because of something else I'm saying, though. That's what I'm explaining. That's why it's not a contradiction.
What is it because of? I forgot you this nigga motherfucking therapist and shit. What is it because of then, dude? Why is this nigga doing all these massive ass?
Why did I say it? Do you remember why I said it? Why?
Because he playing with LeBron and them.
No, see, bro, that's how I know y'all ain't in. I said because his speed and fucking athleticism is diminishing, and his ass act like he can't realize that, and he's still trying to do things of past. He's not making an adjustment to his game.
All right, so either way, that go back to bad decisions. Westbrook is a horrible decision maker. Can we all not agree on that?
But doing shit like that's not like doing shit like dribbling the ball off your foot and shit like that, double dribbling. That's not bad decision making.
Most of his bad.
That's you losing a step. That's you losing a step.
Why did turnovers? That's bad.
That's true too. That's true too. I'm not denying that. But I'm saying there's a step that Russell Westbrook doesn't have anymore.
Yes.
And he's trying to use that.
If you garbage, you
See, bro, this is what I be talking about, bro. I don't want to be on here. You be talking about that stupid shit. Why you trying to take up for the nigga? I'm just explaining the view. I'm not taking up for no damn body. The nigga making badass turnovers, that's definitely true. I'm explaining why he's making these turnovers this way versus how he was making them in the past. That's all I'm explaining.
I get that
the only thing I'm talking about Alton specifically. I get that part. I'm not denying that. I'm talking about Alton. Alton don't never come with shit besides he trash. You just want to make an argument for sake of argument. Stupid ass. Sorry about it. I ain't trying to call you that. But still, you want to make an argument for the sake of argument.
You've been trying that for the longest.
We all men, dude. We all proper. I've been trying to hold it in. That's why I apologize to me.
No, you haven't.
He said, no, you haven't.
Oh, well, I might well continue with it then, huh?
I'm going to call you out. I don't understand why you trying to defend the nigga. Clearly garbage. Rick, you don't pick up that name just to be picking that name up, dude. You pick that name up for a reason.
You got to make an adjustment. At a point in time, let's not lie, at a point in time, it was cats calling Dwight Howard garbage. Dwight Howard wasn't garbage, he just wasn't the same. He still somewhat got some of that athleticism.
Let me say something right now. Let me say something, because he's getting out of hand like this.
Oh, he is getting out of hand. I don't know what you got.
If you was good and you not playing the same, does that not make you trash?
No. If you make an adjustment and accept the role, that's what Russell Westbrook also is not doing.
That'll make you trash. Put like this.
Doesn't make you trash.
Yes, it is. Put like this. I could be the best. No, I'm putting current day term. I'm putting term I can understand. I could be the best Dragon Ball Fighters player ever in the world. Best all time. But if a nigga's if I play you, Vic, and you keep doing the same thing and I don't adjust mid-game, I keep doing the same shit and running my hand to a wall, look like an idiot, that's trash.
But it's only been one season, bro.
No. That's the part that I'm telling you. Bro, but let me finish though, because you're talking this whole time. That's the only I'm gonna say this. That's the only part that I keep saying you make a contradiction. Because numbers wise prove that Westbrook had a regular year damn near. The only thing he didn't do this year was average triple double. Niggas still average like 19, 8, and 8. That's still pretty much, and shot like this damn near the same percentage, turned the ball over damn near the same amount. That's what I'm trying to. That's the only part that I say you're contradicting yourself. I don't know what else to talk about, but that's the only part that I'm like, yeah, I hear a contradiction right there. That's it. But you go ahead. I'm done. That's all I want to do.
I don't know.
Same thing I'm saying.
Oh. Swag. Bro, why don't you type it in the chat, bro? That'd be hilarious.
What?
Nah, Swag. You that bitch said Vic slow as fuck.
Swagger, your mama, your grandma, and everybody.
Bro, tighten up. I'm laughing, bro.
We lied.
We got for blood today.
Hey, bitch, we lied. If we weren't lied when we saying that. We lied, bitch. I mean, what I say, nigga.
Blood today. Got the
shit. Got for blood, bro.
Vic out for blood.
Damn, I should have went this slow ass car.
Bro,
yeah, Vic out for blood. I don't know what they got him in the hand.
What that
I've always been this way.
Vic lie on his ass off.
No, I've always been nonchalant. But if you piss me off, I'm pissed off. It's like once I'm there, I'm there. I ain't all the way there.
You can't help that.
And my brain cells so low, you can't explain it. At least I can explain some shit. Defend my point.
You trying to defend Russell Westbrook for what?
You be on Damian's dick and you trying to defend Russell Westbrook. You like point guard.
Like Damian Lillard.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to coin the phrase Damian's dick. Like that shit is fire.
What the fuck?
Nah, that's a fire. That's a sound fire. He be on Damian's dick. Like, he just rolls off the tongue like.
You a punk, bro.
Oh, look, he typed in the chat. He said, Vic slow as fuck. He typed in the chat.
Vic, who would you prefer, Damian Lillard or Russell Westbrook?
Don't ask me a stupid question. I done told you about asking me stupid questions.
Yeah, you did tell me that, but now I'm really curious at this point.
I prefer Alton.
What?
I prefer the high Alton. I prefer the high Alton. I prefer high Alton.
Why he saying that?
Because he dumb as fuck. But anyway,
I was like, what?
You know the answer to that. Don't ask me no dumbass questions, boy.
Damn,
I know that. I know my answer. I'm just trying because.
Hey, I done told you already. Don't comment that bitch trying to make a nigga seem crazy or stupid, no crazy ass shit. Come with that fuck shit.
I'm not. I'm asking a simple question.
Nigga, ain't no simple question. You know what you're doing. Come with that fuck shit.
You was defending Russell Westbrook like you wasn't really talking about it.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
The only thing I'm saying is I believe
yes,
he is a better floor passer, better floor general than Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker, it just depends on the team. At least Russell Westbrook could like run the floor, run the team in terms of the floor general without having to be in some type of system or anything like that. He's been doing that shit for years. That's all I'm saying. If I had to take a point guard right now, it'd be Kemba Walker.
So what is the what's the argument?
The argument Alton asked me in terms of the point guard overall, like the floor general part of the point guard. That's what Alton asked me earlier on. So when I understood that, I took away my points and I agreed I would take Kemba Walker as the overall point guard, mainly because Kemba Walker can shoot that bitch. Like simple as that. P, what happened?
Nasty with it. Nasty with it, cousin.
Yo.
Oh, I'm just sick of it. I'm real deal sick of it.
It ain't my fault. Your brain said.
Roger, who you taking, Roger? Who you taking, Roger?
No, ask the full question. Don't
yeah,
ask
I'm literally just asking. What you mean? Ask the full question. That is a full question.
Ask the question that Alton asked me.
Well, Alton gotta ask you. I don't know. I remember I asked y'all who you taking.
Okay,
ask the floor general shit that you asked me.
Is Russell Westbrook a better floor general than Kemba? I guess that's what you're going to ask.
That's not what I asked.
God. Yeah.
That's not what I asked. I said, Vic, who would you take? Kemba Walker or Russell Westbrook? That's what I said. No, first I asked him who was the better point guard. Then I asked him what he'd take because he kept going on and on about Russell Westbrook. He just I'm on one right now, boy. So
that's what our brain says, Lou.
If you ain't coming with facts, I don't know what you're coming with.
You ain't came with no facts, bro.
To be fair though, Vic, you haven't either.
Yeah, but I don't give a damn. I'm coming way more than niggas that say he trash. That's all the nigga has to say. Can you explain something? God damn. I know you failed a lot in school, but nigga, can you explain something?
I'm just going off of what the narrative was and the media and all that stuff. Yeah, he ain't really
I explained the shit. Well, how else do you want me to do it?
Westbrook been the same way. Put like this. In the Rockets, he folded. He fucked up Harden. Didn't want Harden. He made Harden not want to play with him no more. Cause that basically why Harden cleared it. Harden after that was done.
Don't forget the part where Vic said Russell Westbrook only had one bad season. Yeah, don't forget that part.
That shit wild.
Don't forget that part.
Yeah, I think this Lakers season was the one bad season.
Now, how do you get there, bro? When he's literally been doing the same shit his whole career. That's all I'm saying. That's what part that I'm so confused at. You keep saying.
So let me ask this one question real quick. How long has he been trash?
Russell Westbrook has not. Put like this. Russell Westbrook is not a good point guard. That's all I have to say on that. He's not a good point guard. In the traditional sense of a point guard. He's a great player individually. That's actually all he has going for himself. He's not a good point guard. You're matching him up with somebody like Kemba Walker who's a good point guard. That's not going to work. That's what I'm saying. Russell Westbrook is not a good point guard. All them assists he got, you got to remember how many times Steven Adams fucking stood under the goal and helped Adams thing,
bro. Nigga, who else he going to get a fucking ball to?
It's not about who else you going to get a ball to. It's just like, I don't know.
You talking about how many times he stay? If he open. What the fuck he for? To not pass it to him?
Oh, but
so why he can't pick? Why he can't do the same thing with Lakers?
Yeah,
you just don't. Your passing ability just don't go down just because you change teams.
Look. He said, "Bro, what the fuck is he talking about?" He said, He said Russ had one bad year. Even Swaggy saying this shit.
Oh.
I think Russ had more than one bad. Russ had been bad since the Rockets. The Rockets exposed him for real. And then this Lakers shit
That's
was
the
like,
biggest.
nigga,
It was a different stage because they had championship aspirations. Him playing with Harden.
Oh my God. You got this dude.
wait, because he had championship aspirations?
The team had more championship aspirations than OKC did.
Don't see how.
I'm saying
not in OKC. OKC literally made it to the finals. What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you
Them
talking
years
about?
when Kevin Durant was gone.
Okay,
I'm
so you
saying
talking about
when
when Kevin Durant was gone.
When he got to the Rockets.
I thought you meant like it just in general.
Right. When he got to the Rockets, they had more of championship aspirations than it was more expectations of championship or bust than it was when he was in OKC that year.
I could argue that
because James Harden was the better player. James Harden been trying to get to the finals, blase. Like they was talking about how James Harden made it to the conference final. Chris Paul got hurt and all that shit, and they could have possibly beat the Warriors. Then they get Russell Westbrook, and the same expectations are there because they was close.
I mean, you could argue his last year OKC was like that too, though.
They got bounced out in the first round, though, didn't they?
But look who they had, though. They had Paul George,
David Adams and Russell Westbrook.
Melo.
Melo was the year before.
Melo was there with Paul George. What are you talking about?
That was 2 years. The year that they got bounced out first round, I could have sworn that was just Paul George and Russell Westbrook. Paul George played 2 years in OKC.
No. I don't know. I know they had Melo.
The year that Dame hit that shot and put him out, I'm saying.
I thought Melo was there. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't.
First season. Remember, the next season he went to the Rockets and they released him after 9 games.
Maybe you're right. I need to get up out this combo. He's gonna fuck me up. I knew he was gonna do that shit.
We'll agree to disagree on that. Hey, who was it? Was it you?
You know what I'm talking about? I just want to say something about this real quick. You ever notice when Vic can't get through in an argument? Nigga, his result is always agree to disagree.
It don't always be that because we spending a lot of time on the same thing over and over.
I get that.
I'm trying to bring up something else. That's all.
This nigga ultra instinct. I don't care. I'm just saying. I just know that you always say that shit. Huh?
What you playing? Because we never gonna get through it. That's why.
Fighters.
We not.
Because remember, we had a 2-hour argument about water one time, bro. So it's like we're not gonna get through it if I keep it there.
It's ultra instinct.
Hey, who was it? Was it you or was it John that said Melo was not a Hall of Famer? One of y'all said that shit. I remember it.
He might get off that college shit. But that's weird.
All right.
The Syracuse shit. He's done nothing in the league to equal that Syracuse shit.
You
just try. You know what you're trying to do? No, Alton, don't let him do this. He's trying to distract you, Alton. He know that you've been on his ass all day long. He wants you to be on my ass now. Don't fall for it, Alton. Alton, don't fall for it, Alton. He playing mind games.
When me and Alton used to go to Presto shit, this is something I taught.
I don't give a fuck about no Presto. He playing mind games, Alton. He trying to get you off his ass.
If you want to go back to the Russell Westbrook thing, let's go ahead and spend another hour.
No, I don't want to go. I'm just saying. I see what you're trying to do. You trying to pin me and put me out
against that. I'm just bringing that back up because you said no, and I clearly think otherwise. I'm not trying to pin Alton. Melo is Alton, boy. Everybody know that. Now am I lying, Alton? Melo wasn't your nigga.
Vic, I hate you. You got
you was. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
But what? Okay, so Vic, what's your purpose of bringing? What has Melo done beside the Syracuse?
Because you brought up Melo name and that made me remember that. That's why.
Okay, but what has Melo done to deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Name it. Besides the Syracuse shit, because like I said, that's the only way I see him get in the Hall of Fame. What he did in college. So what has Melo done?
Let me
besides that, no, I'm asking you a question. I don't know who fuck Rich Michigan. Let me ask you a question. He was on the Warriors, the white boy. Let me ask you a question.
Right. Sorry, man. Black.
Whatever. It don't matter, Vic. I'm asking you a question. Stop deflecting. What has Melo done? You the basketball savant in this lobby. You got to think of yourself. What has Melo done? Don't ask me a question. I'm asking you a question.
I'm not even going to bring out the college. 3 times.
I said that because I said that's the only way he'll get in.
You said college, Syracuse. That's all you said. No lie.
That's what I said. I said that's the only. I said that don't count because that's the only way I see him getting it. Then I just say, yeah, he might get it off the college shit.
Okay, so I thought you were bouncing off the Olympics. No. He's a 3-time gold medalist with the Olympics.
Okay.
He's a multiple-time NBA All-Star. If I'm not mistaken, he's a scoring champ for a season.
Maybe
he's put up multiple points and gave out buckets.
Vic, that don't. Putting up multiple points and giving out buckets do not get you in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but
don't say that. Don't say
24,
that.
25 plus
but don't say that.
Multiple seasons.
You gotta retract. But you gotta retract that. You gotta retract that because that don't get you in the motherfucking.
You can't. Okay,
Vic,
but okay.
So a nigga can't.
You ask your question. Now you gotta answer mine. Number one, you don't even know who he is, but I'm still asking.
Bro, I don't care.
What has Mitch Richmond done?
It don't matter. We talk about Melo. Stop doing that. We're not talking about Mitch Richmond, Mitch Dickman, nobody else. We're talking about Melo. Keep it on Melo. Nobody care what Rich did. He was on. Wasn't he a part of Run TMC? What the fuck they called that shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, that's a what Melo was never a part of nothing like that.
Melo is more legendary than Mitch Richmond is.
He's not more legendary than Run TMC. Fuck. And he was a part of that. He's not. So
that's a group. That's the group of guys who played well. So I can't say that. But I'm talking about the individual.
You bringing the nigga up.
I'm talking about the individual player.
That's Vic.
Mitch Richmond versus Carmelo Anthony.
But why, Vic? Answer your own question. Answer your own fucking question. He was a part of a legend. Oh my god.
This is why I'm
saying. You gonna keep talking or you gonna let me talk? Because you keep asking me a question, but you trying to talk over me.
Go ahead.
You answer your own question. How you not done? You ask me a question. You answer your own question. He was a part of a legendary group. He contributed in a legend. I'm pretty sure that nigga averaged buckets in that group. Pretty sure he wasn't no motherfucking 17 point per game nigga, bro.
That group not gonna get you in no bad.
But getting buckets and he got buckets is gonna get you in. But being part of a legend,
Olympic gold medalist too. Mitch Richmond not that.
That's fine.
We gotta talk about.
We talking
about Melo versus you. I don't even know if you know who Mitch Richmond is.
He was white.
I thought he was a white dude.
That's Chris Mullin, I guess.
Chris Mullin, yeah, that's Chris Mullin. But it don't. Look, he said this is why I can't argue with this nigga, but that's what Swaggy said because he not. Like I said, it don't matter about no motherfucking Chris, whatever the fuck his name is. It don't matter. He was a part of a legendary group. You know why he's in there, bro. I'm pretty sure they did. So what did they do that made them so legendary? You tell me, Vic. I don't know. I just heard about them. So what did they do that made them so good? Like what did they accomplish?
I know they ain't winning no championship. So that's what I do know.
They probably didn't. But I'm asking Vic, what did they do? Because like I said, I don't know. I just know of them.
Hey, you talking about they, right? This is why I said that.
Why is Run TMC or whatever the fuck it's called?
No. I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna just go ahead and talk. Don't interrupt on this one. I'm not even talking about Tim, and I'm not gonna talk about Chris Mullin. I'm not gonna talk about Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin. I'm talking about Mitch Richmond right here. This is the reason I do like him. This is the reason I brought him up. If he made the Hall of Fame, what makes you think Melo shouldn't or couldn't make the Hall of Fame if a nigga like that made the Hall of Fame?
What do you mean by a nigga like that? How many? Okay. Now you finna make me do some research because now you pissing me off. What do you mean by a nigga like that? You acting like he averaged 12 points a game and just sat on the bench or some shit. Let's see, Rich. What's his name? What is his name? What is his name?
Mitch.
Okay, I'm gonna look him up while you talking.
Do not piss him off.
Cause you pissing me off.
I don't give a damn. Piss him off. Give a fuck about that.
And you said this Mitch Richmond dude is in the Hall of Fame. That's what you said, right?
Yes, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. Go on.
The reason I'm saying that is because when you look at both of Melo's career and Mitch Richmond's career, it's kind of like the same. Mitch Richmond was a good scorer. There's nothing I've seen that Mitch Richmond did. He never went to the finals, no shit like that. There's nothing that Mitch Richmond did besides be a good player and a multiple-time All-Star. I don't remember him winning no three-point contest or what records he got, if he broke any records. I don't remember seeing none of that shit. Because we all know on that team, Chris Mullin was the man. What my point is, if somebody like that made the Hall of Fame, what makes you think Melo, with a better resume, is not going to make the Hall of Fame? That's my point.
Was Mitch Richmond a key part in? I'm just asking a question. Was he a key part in that Run TNC shit? Was he like?
Really?
Okay, no, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Come in this fight, I got his stats pulled up. I just haven't looked at it myself yet. Cause you got me. All right, Vic, shut the fuck up. This nigga. All right, Vic, you crazy.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm in a fight. You can finish talking. I'm in a fight. I'm looking at his stats. Nigga averaged like 20 plus points for like fucking like 6, 7, 10 seasons in a row or some crazy shit like that. The nigga was a hooper, but like
you kind of helping me. You kind of helping me because we just said the same thing about Melo, did we not? We just basically said the same thing about Melo. And this is why I'm arguing. If Mitch Richmond made the Hall of Fame, then why wouldn't Melo be able to make the Hall of Fame as that same type of player? Knowing how good Melo was as a scorer over that amount of years. That's why I brought up Mitch Richmond.
Okay. Usually when players get in the Hall of Fame, they have like some kind of team behind them that they have a team behind them that's like Melo don't really have that. You can say New York, but the way he left New York was disgraceful as fuck. New York didn't even want him. They tried him and put Porzingis on the billboard. So Melo don't really have a home. You really want to like go that far. He don't have a Dwayne Wade Miami Heat or a LeBron James Cleveland Cavaliers. What is Melo's team? You can't say the Knicks because the Knicks kicked his ass out basically. Melo probably. You couldn't say Denver, but see, you better thank Roger because you ain't think of that shit. Roger thought of that shit.
You said, hey,
Why would I not think of that?
You didn't say it till he said it.
But I also agree. Hold on. I shouldn't have to say Denver, but I also agree with you. I don't think Melo has no set team. Exactly. Because he never went nowhere with those teams. But Mitch Richmond never really went nowhere with the Warriors.
That's why I'm asking you, what did they do?
He wasn't even the best player on that team. At least Melo was the best player on his team.
So I'm asking you, what did they do? Because I don't know. I'm really asking you. What did they do? So you asking me about both guys? Oh my God. I'm just asking you what this Run TMC team is. Why are they so legendary? That's literally all I'm asking. It's a simple question. I just want to know why them niggas are so regarded in history as a good team. That's all I want to know. I don't know. I'm asking you. You the guy that know this basketball shit.
It could be popularity.
Tell me why. I don't know what it could be.
I'm telling you, because they were popular as three guys who could hoop for years. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward.
What?
That's what it was.
But you don't get no nickname.
They were good.
You get my fucking ass on this goddamn thing!
Bro, you yelling for no reason. But anyway, I don't know what the man's saying. But anyway, of course, bro. First of all, that nickname popular because what does it rhyme with? Run what? Everybody should know this.
Everybody
Run DMC. Everybody know it rhymes with Run DMC. All three of them boys were bad boys, dog. We know that part. Like, goddamn, we know that part. But I'm talking about Mitch Richmond. You keep bringing up all them other two niggas.
I ain't bring up nothing. He's a part of. So, Vic, oh my God. If you talk about the big three in Miami, what does that big three mean? It means Bosh, Wade, Bron. So you can't sit here and say Mitch. You picked him. I didn't pick him. I didn't say this nigga name. You picked bitch Richmond. I don't give a fuck what he bitch Richmond. You picked him out. All I'm saying is that nigga.
I'm comparing the situation.
Let me finish.
You understand that part,
all I said was it that Alton? Did I not say this? I said. So when you said, I said, wasn't that nigga a part of that Run TMC shit? Yeah. That's a legendary squad. I don't know why it's legendary. You basically just literally said, no, let me finish. You basically just literally said they're only legendary because they were popular and they rhyme with Run DMC. I highly doubt that was the reason that they gave them niggas that nickname. I highly fucking doubt it, man. That was the only sole reason because there was a popular team.
I'll have to do my research on that one. I will have to do my research.
I can do it for you because Google it in my face. Mind you, this nigga Mitch Richmond. Oh my. This motherfucker, we talking about the Golden State years, 22, 22, and 24. Back in the motherfucking 1991, bitch, 24 was motherfucking hooping. That was equivalent to 30 around these times.
You're not understanding. I don't think he understands. Somebody didn't understand that.
That motherfucker was balling in 89, averaging 22. Your rookie year averaging 22. Vic, who the fuck come in as a rookie average 22?
Carmelo averaged like 21 his rookie year.
Man, goddamn, man.
Yeah, he did.
He point off, bro. He
man, you done make my game break, man. My shit broke now, man.
Get another one.
My PS5 broke, man.
You gotta get another one. I'll mail you a check.
Up here. Man, damn. If it ain't Damien's dick, it's Carmelo's cojones. Which one next? LeBron Sean? Shit.
Anyway, I got another question about this Hall of Fame shit, right?
Take my motherfucking shirt
now,
off.
I'm finna be real with you, and I'm gonna spit facts. I'm gonna be real with you. When I look at this shit, and don't cut me off, cause I know both.
Man, hold on. I'm gonna cut you off right now. Hold on. If my PS5 broke, I'm coming to your house. I'm taking your shit. I ain't finna say nothing to you. I'm gonna walk in your shit. Walk in. What up, Vic? Grab your shit, unplug it, and walk the motherfucker out, nigga.
Alright, when you get to the yard, expect ass whippings with bats. But anyway, anyway, now I'm gonna give you. What happened?
Oh, that's Alton.
Just 2 shot.
What he said?
Anyway, I don't know what. I think might be talking about somebody else. So.
Nah, no chance.
I think he ordering some shit or something.
He wants some food.
I get your 4 for 4.
Oh shit! Roger get that play.
I get bacon and barbecue.
Roger
have a child together.
Now Roger get that jit son. I know a kid order when I hear it, Roger. More power to you, dads of the year. Let's do it. I know a kid order when I hear it. Respect. But nah, go. What's your point? Is
Fuck y'all niggas.
I agree, Roger. I'm with you. Young dads out here. I know a kid order when I hear it. You feel me? I respect the hustle. I respect it. Get little peevy, son. Eat, you know.
It's there for a little peevy, bitch. I'm going to work.
Oh shit!
I was thinking I ain't say shit. I knew it looked fat ass with eating by shit.
This ain't
probably got
little peevy.
You only got 2 already?
Nah, I'm in Wendy's a fucking line.
What Wendy's you at? Tell me, don't put me late.
Where?
Oh damn.
Man, Vic, man, run me a P5, man. You done broke my shit, man.
Hey man, I don't know what to tell you.
You
don't even play your shit like that. Let me get your shit. You don't even play your shit.
You want my shit, huh?
Yeah.
Nah.
You don't even use your shit. Everything called you don't even use your shit. Let me get your shit. Crazy. But go ahead with your point. You've been trying to say this shit for like 100 years. Go ahead.
No, I'm just be real with this right here, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
Besides,
yes,
getting that record.
What record? Wait, what?
Before I'm finna tell you. Besides getting the record, before it being broken by Ray Allen and then later Stephen Curry. If you look at the resume of Carmelo Anthony versus Reggie Miller, Carmelo Anthony, besides that record, his resume is better, but he's not a Hall of Famer.
I mean.
I'm being dead honest with you. I'm gonna go with it. Reggie is only a 5-time. No, I'm saying besides that record, which was later broken by Ray Allen, then Stephen Curry. Besides the record of 3-pointers, Reggie Miller's resume is not as good as Carmelo Anthony's. I'm looking at it, right? But Reggie Miller's in the Hall of Fame. Would y'all agree Reggie Miller's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, he was battling it out. Battling it out.
I'm not getting like. Okay, I get what you're saying. But I feel like Hall of Fame is more of a mythos than it's more of a mythos and a reputation than a motherfucking on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like to get in the Hall of Fame, that's like some motherfucking urban legend.
So you
type
saying
shit.
it's multiple ways or like multiple avenues, or it's only going off of it should be that way?
But listen, it should be on paper, obviously. But it should be based off of accolades and on paper. That's what it should be. But to be honest with you, Hall of Fame, it has
accolades on paper.
But listen, why would you stop me this? Anyways, but listen.
That's all right.
It's the same thing, Vic. But anyways, listen.
You shouldn't have said it then.
Vic, how about that dumbass shit you said? Let's go back to that then, since you want to talk about shit I say. What about dumbass shit you be saying?
I'm just saying, but you said accolades or on paper, and I'm like, the accolades gonna go on paper regardless.
Or,
but
like,
anyway,
it should be either or accolades and like what's on paper like that, like
all
stats.
Right. Continue your point though. My bad. My fault.
Right. So that's what it should be based off of. Like if a nigga average 50 and get 6 rings, get Hall of Fame off rip. I'm not saying that won't happen if they don't have this urban legend around them, but most of the people you hear in the Hall of Fame, them niggas were like some legendary ass niggas. And like you said, the people that don't have certain stats is other people like Bitch Richmond or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, he probably had some legendary. He was on a legendary team, run TMC for like 3-4 years or whatever, and hooped his ass off. The nigga might have been rookie of the year because I don't imagine nobody else would have been. The nigga dropped 22 as rookie. I don't know who the fuck. 6-time All-Star. Vic. I mean, okay, so this is Hall of Fame. This is you snap, Vic. You must not know him.
Oh.
Bitch Richmond. He's a 6-time All-Star, 2002 NBA champion, 1988-89 All-Rookie, 5-time All-NBA, 88-89 Rookie of the Year, and he All-Star, I'm assuming because it's AS MVP, so I'm assuming All-Star MVP in 95. Not that bad, Vic.
No, he got a good. I didn't know he was an NBA champion in 02.
I didn't know that
which
either.
That was won by the Spurs. Oh, the Lakers. So he probably wasn't even. He
averaged 4 points a game, but I guess he got that and he got that off his chip.
He was just on the team, so he got the chip, but it's not like he made a real contribution.
But I mean, that's not that bad.
Especially since like what was 2002 was that last one when they went to the final before they got beat in 03 by the Spurs.
That's not that bad, Vic.
That's not a bad resume, but I'm saying mine is the NBA championship thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Melo got him beat. I'm not denying you.
They have like the same. I'm saying they have the same resume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Aside the fact that's what I'm saying. So when you say Melo's not a Hall of Famer, I can't really understand
because
why
Melo don't have that mythos. What you gonna say? Melo with the Braves was crazy. Like, okay, but what did he do? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like Melo don't have no mythos about, especially with that blackout shit that he did that got done to him. That shit definitely hurt his shit. I remember niggas like Jones, and it might have been you too, was talking shit about him. And I said y'all crazy because I said Melo need a job.
I've been through that though. I ain't never said shit like that.
I know Jones said it, but I remember telling your ass that shit. I mean, I remember telling Jones that shit, but I remember saying that Melo deserve a job. I remember saying.
But I'm saying I'm just gonna give you Melo accolades real quick.
That shit hurt his career though.
Give him the accolades, Vic.
I'm just gonna give his accolades real quick. He's a 10-time All-Star. He's a 2-time All second team. He's a 4-time He's a 4-time third team. So he's a 6-time team member overall.
Okay.
He's an NBA scoring champ in 2013. He's an All Rookie first team. He made the NBA All 75 team. That's opinionated, so we can take that out. He's a 2003 NCAA. He's a 2003 NCAA champion, the most outstanding player in the Final Four of 2003. Consensus All Second Team All American in 2003. He was the USBWA National Freshman of the Year. Retired by Syracuse. 2 times. He's a 2-time male basketball athlete of the year in 2006 and in 2016. So early in his career before he made it to the NBA, and well into his career 10 years after he made it to the NBA.
Okay.
And he's a 2002 McDonald's All-American. He's a first team Parade All-American in 2002, and he's a 3-time gold medalist.
Okay.
Oh.
So all I'm saying is
That's the shit I heard Vic say this whole day.
That's nice. I called you stupid, so you must have not heard that part. But anyway, Reggie Miller is a 5-time NBA All-Star, 3-time All NBA third team. That's the only All NBA third teams. He also made the 75th anniversary team. Once again, it's opinionated. I'm taking that out. He had his jersey retired by the Indiana Pacers once he retired. He's a 3rd-team All-American. He's a 2-time first team with All Pac-10. He's the NIT MVP. I believe that's a conference in college. And he had his number 31 retired by the UCLA Bruins, and he was the male athlete of the year in 2002. So him and Melo shared that. They're both male athletes of the year in the year of 2002. Reggie Miller was 3 years before his retirement when he won it, and Carmelo Anthony was before the NBA.
I ain't cutting you off by this. Swaggy, he said he got to get back. He said, "Fuck you, Vic. I'll fuck your grandma and her."
He what?
Remember earlier he said something about fuck his mama or some shit. He said, "Fuck you, Vic. I'll fuck your grandma in the ass."
I ain't know it. Go ahead. But anyway.
Vic crazy.
I ain't know. Hey, you do what you gonna do with her.
With Reggie Miller shit. Reggie Miller, yeah, I mean, he a good scoring ass dude.
He's not that great of a scorer, really. Reggie Miller only averaged 18 for his career. Career doesn't always tell the numbers, but Reggie Miller was a shooter, and he was known for being one of the best 3-point shooters. He was never a scorer. Like we were just talking about.
He was the leader of his team. He was the captain of his team. He was a scorer, and he led his team to the NBA Finals.
Can't argue that point.
So it ain't no he was just a shooter, bitch. He was a scorer.
Yeah, can't argue that point.
Yeah.
Wait, what year they went to the finals?
The ECF. He probably ain't go to the NBA final. I don't know, but I know he went to the ECF.
Right. We all remember that memorable time he pushed Jordan and made that 3 at the buzzer, I think. But I'm just saying, when it comes to Carmelo Anthony, in terms of his accolades are good enough to be in the Hall of Fame overall.
Okay, you're right. His accolades are, but will that narrative carry him? I don't think so. You need the narrative to get there, bro. You need it, bro.
Me personally, I'm just tired of the disrespect. Personally.
I ain't disrespecting him. I just said the narrative. That's real shit. That narrative ain't gonna really. What the fuck? My Elgato down. The narrative ain't gonna like help him out. There's no narrative for Melo to get into that. You feel me? What the fuck is this?
Sick and tired.
I think Vic broke my PS5 for real.
What's wrong with it? It's not cutting on or something?
Nah, it's on. They be acting bad. Vic done broke. Hey, I'm coming here. I'm coming, man. I'm coming to get that shit. I'm coming to get that P5.
Yeah, broke the man shit.
Yeah, bro, saying all that dumb shit. He done broke my shit. Bro, go say dumb shit to your shit and break your shit. Man, go say dumb shit to your shit. Go say dumb shit to your shit and break my shit. Don't say dumb shit on my shit and break my shit, man. I work hard for my shit.
That's been done for a year and a half now. It still ain't broke. So it's just your version.
Don't say dumb shit to break my Xbox, cause I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah, man. Listen, me the fuck.
What the fuck, Alta? You probably had bad electricity when you plugged that bitch in.
Nigga said bad electricity. Nigga had a shortage.
Nigga had a shortage. Shit gave you the red ring of death. What you talking about?
Listen, hey, you know what slam ball is?
That shit.
I know the magazine.
What?
You know what slam ball?
I don't.
I gave you that Westbrook face. I swear to God, I just did that. What? I swear to God, I just said that.
All I said was I know Slam magazine. I don't know no Slam magazine.
But he said slam ball, asshole. That's like that shit when niggas be jumping on that trampoline. Oh, you gotta tell niggas that, Vic. You be tripping.
But listen, slam ball the shit when they in that padded place with the ball and they get the jump and like dunk on a nigga ass.
That shit that they had on 2K like 3 years ago that nobody liked.
You did?
Yeah, 2K had that. Like, Vic, don't say you don't remember. 2K had that like 3 years ago. Bro.
I never played it.
You never played it, but you know about it. The trampoline shit.
If I knew about it, don't you think I wouldn't be so surprised?
So Vic, you never seen them niggas in them cages jumping off the motherfucking trampolines, dunking on everybody, and Thorne wanted to play that shit.
No, I don't remember that. Anyway, point it out.
So you don't know.
Vic, that was 2K20 actually.
Well, it depends on when it was. Remember, I only started playing 20 like halfway through with y'all.
So you basically,
I don't remember.
So basically, what you're saying that the game had a whole feature you ain't know nothing about the whole time. All right, man, I'm gonna let you.
Nah.
All right, man. Appreciate that.
I didn't know about it.
I appreciate that.
I don't know nothing about it.
I appreciate that.
Anyway, out to your pointers.
So do you know what slam ball is?
We do now. Just explained it.
So if slam ball offered you a 2-year contract, $60,000 a year, would you do it?
Yeah.
Like you ain't gotta have no requirements, bitch. You just gotta show up.
Even John said respect.
You would do it?
2-year contract to just show up and play? Yeah.
No, a 2-year, $60,000 contract. You ain't gotta be no.
Considering the fact that I like basketball and shit. Yeah. Okay, it depends. Do they got something like if I if I break my leg or some shit in the contract?
Okay. Yeah, bitch, you making $60,000 a year, bitch? I don't know.
I mean, I guess I could pay for it from that point. Yeah.
Did you do it? They paid you $30,000 a year to play 2K. 4 times out of 7 days.
I already see where this is going. Go ahead, Alta.
You said what?
Nah, go ahead. I cut y'all. Go ahead.
What you mean you already see where it's going? I'm just asking questions. This could be answered by anybody.
Go ahead.
I just finished it. No,
somebody. You asked who you asked. What
you mean? Where is this going? What does that mean? I'm not understanding.
Continue, Alton. Let's just see if I'm right.
Oh, Vic, you brought my controller, you bitch.
Oh well, get another one. Go ahead, Alton.
I said, if 2K offered you $30,000 a year to play 2K 4 nights out of a 7-night week, would you agree? A 2-year contract.
Yeah.
Why you saying like that? Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where was that going?
I don't know.
Y'all
You
confused
gotta
the shit out
continue.
of me, bro. I'm trying to see where this get going now for real.
You said what?
Me too. Go ahead, Alton. Keep going.
That's
Where
it.
we-
I put like that. I know. I had a That's So Raven moment. I know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna ask Vic something so simple that everybody else would agree with, and Vic is gonna say no. I feel like that's what this is going. Vic gonna say he wouldn't do it, and then everybody gonna be like, "What the fuck, Vic?" And then yeah. All right, go ahead. I'll
Pretty
tell you.
much. That's what I feel like it's going. Pretty much.
I wasn't even thinking of. I wasn't even thinking of it. But
Look, Fern thinking of that little devious ass.
Bro, that's what's finna happen.
But I've been that slam ball shit. Cause I remember that shit used to come on TV
What I had to do with 2K?
a long time ago. 2K.
I'll tell you. You been hitting that pen, boy.
Well, what that?
I'm trying to figure out what they got to do with 2K and Vic playing 2K for a contract for 2 years.
Gosh,
I'm trying to figure
you
out.
just asking random questions, man.
Oh,
After that slam ball shit, cause I seen that slam ball shit on Instagram. I'm like, damn, I ain't seen this shit in so long.
yeah, nah, that shit cool. I would play it like just recreational wise.
Too dangerous as hell.
Wait, you talking about the shit with the trampoline, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
They be having like
I guess
knee
it's
pads and
dangerous.
foot pads and shit, and they go up trying to knock bitches out the sky and shit. But really, you can just dunk on a bitch, so it's like an NBA street.
I guess it's dangerous. I still
That
do
shit
that shit,
dangerous.
though. That'd be fun. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, sheesh.
Yeah, I think that probably not with all the disrespect.
I'll name me a female anime character. I'm just drawing something. Just drawing random shit.
Soccer.
Sakura. Okay, cool. Anyway,
Like that.
continue.
The best female anime character. Who y'all got?
I just think of disrespect.
Mikasa? I think we had this conversation before. I got
Mikasa.
Mikasa a bad
Nuts.
motherfucker. What you mean?
Nah, bro.
Who you got?
That's
Best
tasty.
female anime character, bro. I gotta go with like. I gotta go with Bulma, dude.
There's a handful of them.
Bulma goated, dude.
Well, yeah, in that aspect, yeah, I guess.
There's a handful of
I
them.
thought you
dude.
meant like bumping and all kind of shit, like you know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
not bumping. Remember, Vic, so you think Mikasa beat Sakura in a fight? If that's the case, you shouldn't even say Mikasa.
Two different shows though. Mikasa go harder in her show than Sakura go.
No.
What? Mikasa don't go harder than Sakura go.
Oh,
In her own
Sakura is just
respective show.
Ass. I mean, she don't go hard. She was just ass.
All right, you telling me Mikasa does
What do you
not
mean
go
by
harder
define
in
go
Attack on?
hard? Like you mean like try like with effort? Put effort forth?
No. Mikasa get off in her show. Mikasa get off in her show. You know what I mean by that. You know exactly what I think. Everybody here know what I mean by that.
I don't know.
What
bro.
you mean by that?
Shippuden Sakura was on another level.
If we was talking about basketball, Alton, and I ask you who get off more, this person or that person. If I ask you who get off more,
No, as a
LeBron
matter
or
of fact,
Kobe,
Mikasa didn't do nothing impactful to the story like that.
Mikasa kills Aaron in the end. What are you talking about?
Vic, that's because he let her, and that's plot. But I'm talking about, like, look at what Sakura did. If you talk about at the end, Sakura helped them. Sakura was the only reason why they was able to seal Kaguya.
That's true, but she didn't take out the main antagonist. Mikasa did.
Eren allowed you acting like Mikasa walked up to Eren and fought him to the death. He literally allowed her to do it. That was his whole plan. So it wasn't like she had to try hard to do that. She didn't have to do anything like outside of.
So
what
you're
Eren
saying Sakura
no,
go
I'm saying
harder
than Mikasa.
in her respective show than Mikasa
I
does.
don't remember the name.
Yeah, and Sakura was ass in part one Naruto.
She was
Still
kind of,
harder.
besides that fight with Sasori, she was kind of booty and Shippuden as well. Like,
Ooh.
name some more moments from her. The Shippuden's a longer running show too, but name some more moments from her.
Sakura, I could go back from Shippuden, bitch.
Besides healing and shit.
Yeah, that's a key role she played. Name some moments from Mikasa. She ain't do. Damn, I chopped his head off. She ain't really do nothing. That's why the only thing you could say is she killed Eren in the end, but it's because he designed it that way and he allowed her to kill him. That was his whole plan. Kaguya didn't walk up to Sakura and say, "Kill me, Sakura. This is my whole plan. This whole entire..." No. She literally had to surprise her and punch her shit. A god. She punched a fucking god in her shit. And Sakura not even on level of Naruto or Sasuke. You selling.
There's a strength. Possibly she is. But
she's
anyway.
not. No. Raw punches, you think Sakura matching Naruto and Sasuke raw punching.
You got the right one.
In terms of Sasuke, yeah.
No, not even Sasuke. Not even Sasuke. Because Sasuke was not
Sakura punches.
No, Sakura do not punch as hard as Sasuke.
Sakura breaks the fucking ground and she punches it.
Sasuke don't even. But you don't think Sasuke could do that?
They didn't show it.
Vic, just because the show don't show. So basically, what you think is that
Sasuke better hand-to-hand combat. I'm saying Sakura got more.
I'm talking about. Okay. So if you said Sakura, shut up, bitch. Why won't this shut up? Cause I'm trying to get Vic right. I want to get him right, and this won't shut up. All right, be quiet. Stop talking. This stupid ass game, man. All right, pause it. Be quiet. So you mean to tell me if I sit Sakura down, let's say Sakura and Sasuke are both standing in front of a fucking boulder, and I tell both of them to punch it. You think that Sakura is gonna make more of an impact on that boulder than Sasuke?
Yeah. Yes. If Naruto, possibly no, because Naruto got 9 tails in
Vic, you do realize how scaling works in anime, right? That can't be right. Cause think about it. If Sasuke could punch Naruto in his shit, and damn near every time they fought, Sasuke was on Naruto's ass, like beating his ass. Damn near every time they fought, hand in hand, beating his ass, right? If Naruto's able to take punches, cause you know how like shit works, durability works. If I can break a mountain, that means most likely I can survive a mountain level attack because I can dish out that power. That's how it works. So if Sasuke can punch the fuck out of Naruto and have that nigga down there about to die, quaking that nigga shit, Sakura can't do that. Sakura can't. No, fuck no. A punch from Sakura to Naruto would not hurt him any more or less than fucking Sasuke's would. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. Sakura does punch the ground, that shit like quake. That's basically, so you think Tsunade was stronger than Jiraiya and Orochimaru? Because you know that's basically like their comparison. Because you got Naruto, who's basically Jiraiya.
In terms of raw strength, she clearly was stronger than both.
Vic, are you high?
Just like you said. Remember we was talking about who's the best Hokage, and you were saying that she's better than Kakashi and all that. Remember when you said she punched the Susanoo and actually cracked it?
Yeah, but you know why? But do you know why she did that? Cause I never told you why she did that. I just said it.
Why she did it then?
Because she was amped. She was amped. That's the only way she did that. And even Amado didn't care about it. He allowed her to do that. She was amped. You can look it up. She had a power boost.
Is there anybody else here? Or are we just talking to each other?
I think we just talking to each other.
I'm here.
But I don't know if they know anything
Roger,
about
let me just ask you. I'm just asking you, Roger. Remember when Sakura inherited Tsunade's strength?
Yeah.
What she mean inherited?
When you say that Sakura had more natural raw strength than Sasuke? Yeah. Naruto maybe not because he got the 9-tail chakra in him, but more natural raw strength. But in terms of hand-to-hand combat, all that shit, the Sasuke got all that. But in terms of just raw strength,
so if that's the case that y'all saying, right? If that's the case that y'all saying, why in the fuck don't they just be like, Sakura, come on, punch the fuck out of that nigga. We don't even gotta fight. Just punch him. Why? Because that makes no fucking sense. Bro. Oh my god.
They're creating a show. They're creating a show, bro. She's not the main character. But if you want to logically go by their raw strength, Sasuke does not have the raw strength of punches that Sakura has. It's been shown in the show. Except the only difference is Sakura don't get that amount of screen time with the fights that Sasuke gets.
So you don't think Naruto and him could punch the ground? You don't think Naruto and Sasuke, remember, you know how long Sasuke was stronger than Naruto for? Sasuke was stronger than Naruto damn near up until the point Naruto got the Kyuubi cloak. Through that, the whole fucking show, Sasuke was consistently stronger than Naruto. If they fought, they
the what cloak?
The Kyuubi cloak.
What they did?
KCM Naruto.
The what?
KCM. When he got KCM, that's the only time I could probably say that Naruto took that
What
step
that mean?
above.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what KCM... I'm arguing with niggas that don't know what KCM Naruto is.
What does that stand for? What is that? KCM Naruto. What is that?
Naruto get a yellow cloak about his body, bro.
What's the name of it?
Talking about the 9
It's
tail
called
chakra?
KCM Naruto. I think it stands for like QB chakra mode. Or Kurama chakra mode.
I've always just heard it. I know what it is, but I thought that's what you were talking about. I never heard the term KCM before. I always just known it as 9 tails chakra.
So you thought the yellow form was 9 tails chakra? They're just 9 tails chakra mode Naruto. That's what you just...
Yeah, the one before that was the 9 tails chakra. He stripped it. From
that's not what it was ever called though. Always called I think it's called KCM in the manga. Anyways, that's beside the point. KCM Naruto. So you mean to tell me, like I said, up until that point, that's the only point where I can see an argument that Naruto took a step above Sasuke. But for the whole show, narratively, Sasuke was shitting on all of them. Remember when they first pulled up the Sasuke when Shippuden started, and that nigga, Sasuke was shitting herself. Her fucking coochie was wet because she fucking was like, this nigga's a Chad, and this nigga literally zoomed up on Naruto over his fucking shoulder and was like, I fucking spared your life on a whim. It's exactly what he said to him. And so you mean to tell me that Sakura somehow this whole time has just been this fucking One Punch Man of Team 7. That's what you're saying. You're saying Sakura is One Punch Man of Team 7.
I think you're taking this, blowing it way out of proportion. Sakura had more raw strength because of what she learned and inherited from Tsunade than Sasuke did. That's all I'm saying.
So raw punching strength. Raw punching strength.
That's all I'm saying.
So basically, like what you're saying is like, if you task two of them with let me ask you a question. I'm asking you a question. I'm not even gonna say nothing after. I'm asking you a question. So basically what you're saying is if you task Sasuke and Sakura with knocking out one punching one nigga, you would say Sakura has more of a chance to one shot somebody with a punch than Sasuke does.
Yeah. Clearly in the show it's not gonna show that, bro. We know Sasuke is a better shinobi overall.
If the show don't show it, how does Vic know
when it comes to raw strength, bro, we've seen Sakura versus sorcery and all of that shit. We've seen Sakura in the 4th grade ninja war, knocking them little fucking the little Obito shits, the white Zetsus out and all that shit. We've seen all of that. We've seen the white Zetsu when it came up behind Sakura. That's nice. We know that. That's nice. The white Zetsus are trash. The white Zetsus are trash. But again, because that's the parts that they gave her. Again, they don't give her the same amount of parts that they're gonna give Sasuke. Sasuke is one of the main characters.
Vic. Oh God. So what you? So
nobody else.
Let me ask you a question. I got it. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask Vic a question real quick before I forget it. So you telling me that Sakura is stronger than Killer Bee's brother as far as punching strength?
No.
But Naruto and Sasuke are. They were stronger than him for a long time.
That don't make no sense. Overall, but not in raw strength.
Yes,
they're stronger than him overall.
All right,
that raw strength and fight. Have y'all ever seen when it comes to boxing? Like I don't watch boxing as much, but
I know
on ESPN, on ESPN, when a nigga say he's not as good as a boxer as this dude's the better overall boxer. But if he lands that southpaw, y'all ever seen somebody say some shit like that? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that.
Or even take it a step further. Go to the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder was the worst boxing heavyweight in the division. But he had the best raw strength, so he knocked everybody out.
True. Because Deontay Wilder bigger than the bill, ain't he?
Yeah, he was the best boxer.
He eat a lot too. He eat a lot.
Exactly, and he lost a lot of that shit.
So it's
Tyson Fury beat him twice.
Since y'all know something, let me ask y'all, what does Sage Mode What does Sage Mode do for Naruto? Let me ask y'all a question. What does Sage Mode?
I didn't say Naruto.
No, you did, because like I said,
I didn't.
Vic, let me talk. Let me talk because Sasuke is relative to Naruto. So if Sasuke can fight Vic, if I can go blow to blow, put it like this. If me myself if I can fucking put myself in an anime and go blow to blow, punch for punch with fucking Sage Mode Naruto, won't I be relative to Sage Mode Naruto in terms of strength and power? Wouldn't you say that we're damn near relative?
But I'm talking about Sasuke. I kept Naruto out of it because I said because of the nonsense.
I'm not talking about. Stop talking, Vic. I'm not talking about Naruto's name. I'm just using him. If I can go blow to blow with Naruto, that means I am equal to or stronger than Naruto. So that means Sasuke is equal to or stronger than Sage Mode Naruto. Would you not agree? Yes or no? He fucking fights the nigga consistently. He fought a stronger version of Naruto that was beyond Sage Mode. Sage Mode Pain Naruto. Do you think that Sakura can punch harder than Sage Mode Pain Naruto? Yes or no?
Sage Mode Naruto? Hell no.
So if Sasuke fucking end of Shippuden, Sasuke is Sasuke end of Shippuden not stronger than Pain Naruto? Pain Sage Mode Naruto. Is he not? Yes or no?
Yes.
So how in the fuck can Sakura not punch harder than Sage Mode Naruto that fought Pain by your logic, but all of a sudden she punches harder than nigga that? But let me finish. But all of a sudden she punches harder than a nigga that's like 10 times stronger than Sage. Would you not say that Sasuke at the end of Shippuden when him and Naruto fought that Sasuke would have not bitch slapped the fuck out of Pain and Sage Mode Naruto?
Yes, bro.
So how? So you look what you just said. You just said Sakura no, Sasuke yes. How does that match up, Vic? How does that make any sense? You mixing everything
up purposely, bro. You trying to
make
it make sense.
Bro. Let me explain. That's what.
Then let me explain. All I'm saying is that when it comes to raw strength, Sasuke is stronger than Sakura, right? Everybody can agree with that, right? Sasuke is stronger than Sakura.
Yes.
But in terms of the raw strength and a punch, Tsunade had all the Hokage beat except for A, right? Mm-hmm. The same thing, but the same thing goes for fucking Sasuke and what's her name? And Sakura. Sakura's raw strength as a punch is probably more dangerous or stronger than Sasuke's raw strength as a punch. Sasuke can knock a bitch out. Don't get it twisted. He's better at hand-to-hand combat, Jutsu and all that other shit overall. But I'm just talking about that raw strength as a punch. Not Naruto because of Sage Mode, Chakra, and with Nine Tails, all that shit. But with Sasuke.
If Goku and Vegeta are the same strength and they constantly fight each other, however, if you talk about Vegeta, and you could use Goku because he's relative to him to compare. That's how scaling works. I'm not bringing up Naruto to insert him into the fight.
That's fine.
I'm just saying if you have a character that can fight with Naruto,
is not stronger than Naruto's nor Sakura's.
So Sasuke the weakest nigga. Oh my god, Vic, you are a fucking retard, dog. I'm sorry, bro. Wait, I just thought about it. You just said so. Sasuke the weakest person in Team 7. Raw punching. He's the weakest person.
Bro, raw punching. Bro, why do you keep mixing up the words?
Vic, you just said raw punching. Yes. Sasuke's the weakest out of Team 7 in terms of raw punching.
Yes.
Where are you getting this from, Vic? What? I need stats.
Let me go.
Roger, please.
So I ain't gonna lie though.
Jones saying shit too in the chat. But go ahead, Roger. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it after.
I thought the Team 7s pretty much took over their predecessors, like
Tsunade,
in terms of role.
Tsunade,
So Jiraiya was probably the most balanced one out of the three in terms of jutsu and combat.
Orochimaru was crazy though. Orochimaru's crazy.
Orochimaru was the best in jutsu. Sasuke. Tsunade took over the big right. I thought she took over the brute strength of Tsunade because I thought she was the strongest too in terms of brute strength.
Yeah. But I wouldn't sit here and say fucking Sasuke was like you gotta think about it. Orochimaru was not a strength player. Yeah, no, he was not. But Orochimaru wasn't up there bumping with Jiraiya blow for blow over and over. No, but I'm saying we never saw Orochimaru bump with Jiraiya blow for. We saw Naruto and Sasuke fight multiple times in the series, and at every point in time, blow for blow, Sasuke was knocking the dog shit out of Naruto on consistent.
I'm gonna say something real quick though. All right.
On consistent basis. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say something real quick. You gotta understand something though. When it comes to anime, there's always gonna be random shit.
Outliers. That's called outliers. I'm telling you what they're called. They're called outliers, Vic. I know all about them.
Okay, so those outliers is never gonna make sense because of that. But at the same time, when you look at it logically, when you look at this shit logically, I understand everything you saying. But if you put a boulder in front of Sasuke not finna just punch the shit out the boulder. You put a boulder in front of Sakura can knock that bitch into a million pieces.
But Sasuke,
that's what I mean by that. Huh?
Because you do know how this works, right? Sakura just don't have no motherfucking big ass, strong ass Arnold Schwarzenegger arm, and she just knocking shit. You do know chakra. They're normal niggas without chakra. They're normal niggas.
Yes.
Yes.
So would you not argue exactly? So would you not argue a nigga who is literally the reincarnation of one of them Indra niggas? Would you not argue this nigga has way more chakra control, way more battle experience, way stronger across the board? Sasuke's
but you can't forget though. You can't forget Sakura's chakra control was being sealed up in her forehead all that time. She released that, and her punch is just as stronger than Sasuke's again. Even when Sasuke put his chakra into, I'm just saying, if I'm going off of fact, bro, because remember when she was in the 4th grade ninja war and she released that sealing, whatever they call the shit, from her forehead, she became like 100% stronger than what she was the first fucking time, and she was already strong with that punching shit already, being that she learned and inherited that from Tsunade.
Okay. But you do know that Tsunade was. You do know Tsunade. You do know Tsunade was. But you do know Tsunade was mostly training her to be a medical ninja, right? She wasn't training her for combat, really. She was training her to be a medical ninja. She was training.
That's right, but she did still learn it though. It's not like it's not a fact.
Sakura was doing that from part 1.
Yeah.
If you really know about anime, Vic, that's a.
Sakura was doing what from part 1? Hold on, doing what from part 1?
I was literally I'm telling you what she was doing. You had to ask. If you really if you know anything about anime, Vic. Females in anime always do that kind of stuff. They always have like those kind of gags. Sakura was punching the shit out of people. She was knocking the shit out of Naruto for gags in like part 1 of fucking Naruto. She's been known.
Those were funny moments, bro. That's all that was.
Even in the game, she's had ultimate attacks where she punches the ground and she's been doing that.
They had to give us something. They gave motherfucking what's his name something called Love Roar on the game. They had to give us something.
Talk about Love
what's the name, Sensei? The one who asked, the one Naruto asked to be his dad, Iruka.
What level would you put Sakura? What level would you put Sakura at? Would you say she's Kage level by the end of the show?
Huh? Of course not, bro.
So you wouldn't say Sakura is Kage level, which means that she can fight with Kage level fighters because she did that in the 4th grade ninja wars. What are you saying? So I'm gonna ask you again. Get the right answer. Is Sakura Kage level by the end of Naruto?
No.
Yes, she is Kage level. You know what Kage level means?
Explain that to me then.
Kage level means that you can fight with Kage level fighters. So the fact that Sakura was able to fight with Naruto and Sasuke, who are way above Kage level, she could react to them and fight with them, and even tag Kaguya.
Okay, I'm not gonna disagree with that.
Let me finish talking. Who is a fucking god? That means she's above Kage level, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna disagree on that. Then
Naruto and Sasuke shit on her across the board. They are beyond Kage level by that point. Way beyond it. She's probably barely scratching it. They're way beyond it. How in the fuck do you possibly think that Sasuke
anybody else
is just the weak? What you mean, anybody? Bitch, I'm talking. Fuck you mean anybody else? I'm everybody, nigga. The shit you're saying is dumb.
No. I don't mean. I think you misreading me on the question. What I mean is anybody else on Kage level that was in Naruto.
Right,
do you think it's anybody else?
Look, it's memes about this shit, man.
What?
The base question is this: who has a more raw strength, Sakura or Sasuke?
You heard me?
I ain't hear you, but damn.
No, wait, I ain't hear you. Like who has more of raw strength, especially when it comes to a punch, Sakura or Sasuke?
Vic, put like this. Let's simplify it all the way down to the bases. Would you rather get punched by Sasuke, end of Shippuden Sasuke, or Sakura? That's Sasuke. You'd rather get punched by Sasuke. A nigga that's tangoing with a nigga who became Hokage. A nigga with the 9 tails in him. He fighting with a nigga who got the 9 tails in him, and you want to get punched by him. Over a bitch with a dot on her forehead. A goddamn Hindu warrior. You're going to get punched by her versus motherfucking a nigga who's fighting a nigga with a demon in his stomach.
Yeah, but anyway, Alta, what was your answer?
I want to go kill myself. I really do. I want to just go kill myself. Cause this shit is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous, bro.
It's actively ridiculous.
Sakura had more raw strength than Sasuke. Sasuke's a better overall.
Vic, you're comparing. This is why you're saying she has more raw strength. Because I seen her punch a couple rocks and they broke. That's literally your only reason for saying that. Other than that, you have no reason for saying that. You brought the fact that she beat up some fucking trash ass peasant ass like Zetsu clones. Nigga, everybody was doing that shit. It don't matter. Your only basis of this is I've seen her punch a rock and it broke. I've seen her punch the ground and it cracked. Sasuke don't have to do no crazy ass shit like that. This nigga's punching a nigga with a demon in his stomach. Fuck the rock.
Sakura.
Well, you got.
He's punching. Sasuke punches the nigga whose name is on the goddamn book.
Sakura.
This bitch punching rocks.
Explanation on it or no, Alton?
Huh? I'm getting hot in this motherfucker.
Do you got an explanation? We know that. Do you got an explanation on the last?
I'm about to take my clothes off in this bitch.
The fuck?
Sakura.
Damn. I don't know. Y'all are all smoking ass good shit, huh? Pass that shit over here. Let me get some of that good ass shit.
Oh, because remember, when she inherited Lady Tsunade's strength.
Fuck that strength shit. What has she done? Are y'all not, yes or no, are y'all not basing it off the fact that this bitch punch rocks? I'm asking y'all a question. Are y'all not basing it on the fact that this bitch punch rocks? Are y'all not basing it on that?
Oh, hold on. It wasn't nothing about in the show about punching rocks. I just said that.
Then who has she punched the fuck? Who has Sakura punched the fuck out of? That they said she just punched him in his shit, and they said, you know what? You got that, Sakura. You the strongest motherfucker out here. I'm walking away.
I'm gonna let Alton go.
Talk. So when she inherited from Tsunade, when she inherited that strength from Tsunade, remember, bitch, she started one hit and quitting shit.
Who? Name him. I need to know. Who did she?
She fought them puppets.
You talking about?
She breaking boulders and shit with one hitter quitters. Remember, she got strength, noticeable strength that stands out amongst everybody.
Y'all finna give me cash.
Everybody else got, they got hands or whatever, but she has strength. Like, remember, Sakura don't bring nothing to the table besides strength.
No, she don't, bro. She only bring that shit, bro.
Remember, she always used to crying and doing all this.
I got something for you. I'm gonna look up Sakura's strength feats. That's what I'm. Oh yes, that'll end it all. Sakura's strength feats. Let's see, and we're gonna compare them to a nigga like Sasuke, who's like relative to the main fucking character of the goddamn show. We're just gonna compare it. I can't even spell right now. Oh my god, I can't even spell.
I'm just sick of it, and I've been sick of it ever since this.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick. I'm COVID sick of this shit.
I've been sick of it ever since Vic came at me wrong about Westbrook.
Yeah, bro.
That's nice.
And he tried to pit us against each other, dog. So let's go to strength feats. Let's go to strength feats. Let's go to strength feats. So these are our strength feats.
What?
No, put it on my screen.
Hold on. Is this credible by Masashi Kishimoto?
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, it is.
It's credible by Masashi Kishimoto?
Yes, it's from the fucking fandom books who are co-written by Masashi Kishimoto. Shall I keep going?
What?
Because if you know about the data books, they're co-written by him. So.
What's all this foolery in here?
You done?
What do you mean?
Jones? Is that Jones?
What's all this foolery in here?
I can't hear.
Let's go. I got somebody here that thinking.
So Vic, let me ask you this, Vic.
Jones, look at what's on my screen, by the way. I'm putting it up on my screen.
Hear the man, please.
I'm talking to that nigga.
He was trying to ask me.
John, look what's on my screen, John. Go ahead, take it off.
Go ahead, Jones.
Let me ask you this. About this whole time. I've been listening to this whole time. I get what you're saying. You think she's strong like that, but she's not really that strong. I'm gonna be real with you. like I was saying, you up here saying she punched boulders. That's cool. That's cool and all. But why you think she got to do that? That's her gimmick. So, like he said, Sasuke don't have to do stuff like that. Sasuke don't have to punch the ground to do stuff like that. He's just gonna punch you in your shit. She can't do that because her strength not really that strong like that to be punching like some grade A niggas. She gotta punch boulders and punch the ground and stuff like that to distract them, like get a one up on them because you know you got rocks flying everywhere. You know you're not on even ground anymore because she done crack up the ground. She gotta do stuff like that. Sasuke and them don't have to do stuff like that. I'm not trying to bring Naruto in it, but like I said, they basically the same person. Yeah, they basically the same person. And I get what you're saying, like I said, with the raw power, just because Sasuke don't display he has raw power. I mean, technically he does. I mean, like I said, when he fighting a dude on the front of the game or the show, you gotta be some type of strong. And if you look at all those fights when they fight,
beating Naruto ass.
Yeah, he's more worn out than Naruto. I mean, yeah, than Naruto because his blows actually mean something. That's regular logic and physics when fighting. If a dude naturally like his blows gonna mean something, he's stronger than you. So if he hits you with a couple of those versus you hitting him with 10 blows and he eating them, that don't mean nothing to him. So in terms of strength, Sasuke do got more like raw strength. And one thing I will say about that raw strength thing too, when she does that, that's not her raw strength, like her just off the muscle, just popping it. She had to infuse her chakra to basically do that. Infuse her chakra and her punches to do that. So if you're going to give her that feat right there or give her that ability to do that, you can't just expect Sasuke to just punch it with his bare hand. You got to give him some type of power to amplify it because that's what she do. She don't just bare hand, just like bomb and it's gone. No, she put some type of chakra in her hands to get that little bomb.
Yes, she do, Vic. You have to use chakra and everything. How they do? If they don't use chakra, they're normal niggas.
Yeah,
I'm looking at her feet right now. I have her feet on my screen.
Grip her glove, and then you see all that chakra around it, and she punch your ass.
These are all her feats in Shippuden. Destroys the surrounding area with a single punch. Sakura destroys a giant boulder in one punch. Destroys Haruko in one blow. I don't know who the fuck Haruko. Have anybody else here heard Haruko? I don't know who he is. She punches Sasori's iron sand.
I know who it is.
She punches Sasori's iron sand cube into the wall, cracking the side of the cave they're in until the entire roof collapses. She destroys the Kazekage's puppet with one punch. Is able to bust apart Sasori's body in one punch. She's able to destroy Sasori's puppets in one punch. Launches side backwards, that little nigga that draws, with a single held back punch. And beats the giant centipede in one blow. The fuck is that?
And I highly doubt, and to be real with you, I highly doubt, like we all know, Naruto and them are ninjas. I highly doubt these niggas don't train hand-to-hand combat. Even if they got all these special tricks and these moves, I'm sure they train to get their hands up to date. Look at Naruto now. When he was fighting Momoshiki, they were beating his ass. Huh?
What's Momoshiki?
You don't know who Momoshiki is.
It's a nigga that right before Boruto came out.
That was the movie, the last movie.
Naruto, the last. You said the name wrong. That's why I didn't understand. You talking about Momoshiki? Okay, my bad.
Momoshiki. Yeah. They were beating his ass. They were giving him hand to hand. He was feeling them blows. He don't act like he was
a god. That nigga came down from the heavens and said, "Fuck that shit."
He's supposed to be a god. He's supposed to be a god.
Sakura wasn't even at the fight. I don't think, bitch.
Yeah, no, she wasn't at the fight. She was at home because she can't do nothing.
Bitch, One Punch Man. I'm bringing her.
If you really tease you in my lineup, you feel me? Like if you meant to be on the battlefield, you meant to be on the battlefield. Why would you leave some nigga that can potentially one punch
shot everybody?
Yeah, at home, baby shit. I'm gonna have you on the field every time. I'm gonna set you up a lobby.
Babe, watch the kids. I'm going out to fight, even though you stronger than me. I'm finna go. Hell no, man.
And I get it, Naruto and them got other moves and stuff. That's why they evidently Sakura don't come. But like I said, that still go back to the point. Regardless of what moves they got, if you can one punch somebody, you can one punch somebody.
And do you
if I need you to just, I'm not trying to blow it out of proportion. I'm not saying she come out there and just punch them and then they dead. No, I'm saying like if you set her up potentially like they weaken or something, you set her up for like a nice punch that'll put them to sleep. But I'm saying if she had that ability, they would do that.
Let me ask you
earlier, even in the show when they were growing up, if that was something that was like, if Sasuke and Naruto seen that, hey, we can't punch this nigga. This nigga too strong. We need Sakura. They would have did it. They would have called Sakura. But they didn't call.
Let me ask you a question, Vic. So her best feat, would you not agree? Sakura's best feat by far is punching Kage and breaking her horn. Is that not her best strength feat? One good punch, breaking her horn. Would you not agree? Yes or no? That's her best strength feat. Fuck all them rocks, all them grounds, all them earthquakes. Punching a god in her motherfucking shit and breaking her horn. Is that not her best feat?
You call it the puppets.
Shit, Tandro cut a motherfucking rocket half. I mean, shit. Anybody can learn how to break her fucking rock.
It go back to my point though. Would y'all not agree that's her best thing that she's ever done? Punch Kage in her shit and break her horn. I'm assuming everybody agree. Yeah. What you mean? Yes, probably. What else has she done other than punch a fucking god?
The reason I'm saying probably because I can't remember everything Sakura's done.
Vic, so you think she's done something? So potentially she's done something better than punching the mother of all chakra, a god. She could have done.
I ain't gonna lie, that won't get her in the Hall of Fame.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm looking at this. I got the scans up right now on my stream. The only reason she even punched them is because Naruto, Kakashi hit that hoe with a Kamui lightning blade.
They threw her a law.
Yeah, they hit her with a Kamui light. She didn't even intentionally do it. I don't think. They threw her with a Kamui lightning blade. Naruto and Sasuke were trying to seal her. They were trying to touch her with both of their hands. She tried to get away from them by like zooping them up, doing that shit she do. She literally sucked herself up, and then coincidentally, while she's look, I'm showing the shit. She's flying upwards. Sakura is flying down with gravity and punches her in her head and literally says, don't forget about me. We're both women. So don't you mock me. Which means Kage wasn't even worried about this bitch. Kage didn't even give a fuck about her. But
that was Sasuke right
there.
That was
man. She's one punch man. Kage don't give a damn about her.
Okay. Let me get the number there.
Oh shit, Roger spit game.
Okay. Let me get your number there.
Roger, get my number. My number 561.
I'm sitting this whole time.
620.
And I disagree with everything Jones said.
What the fuck? I just like to see the world burn, dog. I swear to God. What?
Can we argue that?
Holy crap. We argue what? See, y'all problem is y'all don't argue nothing. Y'all just say stuff. Like dead ass, y'all just say stuff.
And I disagree with everything.
So what's your argument against him? Let me know.
I already said my argument, so I ain't gonna say it again. I already said what I had to say about it.
But you said it, but it's all headcanon. You didn't prove anything. I just proved to you that she ain't shit. She's not even on the level of Naruto or Sasuke. Nowhere near it.
Nobody in there is on the level of them.
Kage
the main character.
Kakashi was. Kakashi with double Sharingan was.
He's still not on the level of Naruto and Sasuke. But anyway, go ahead, Alton.
What?
Nigga Jones said some shit about he ain't never see Sakura break boulders.
I didn't say that. I ain't say that.
He never said that.
I never said that, Alton. I said she broke boulders. I said she broke boulders. That's not a real good, like a real big feat.
It's not. Like her best feat is punching Kaguya, and that shit was because Kage didn't give a fuck about her.
Stuff like that. They're like Goku Vegeta. Goku Vegeta not gonna waste time breaking boulders when they can
rocks
be
all day long,
doing cheese stuff.
Breaking rocks. The fuck?
They don't have to resort to gimmicks like that. Oh, I'm gonna throw dirt. That's basically like throwing dirt in your eye. That's basically what she's doing. She breaking the ground, throwing dirt in your eye because she's trying to one up you. She can't take you on.
Breaking stupid. And back to you, Vic. I ain't done with that ass. That shit thick. I ain't done with that shit. You just said Kakashi with double Sharingan was not on Sasuke and Naruto level.
No, they still weren't. He still wasn't. Nobody was on those two levels. They had Sage of 6-path power, bro.
Vic, do you know what Kakashi had with them double Sharingan? Nigga had a full body Susanoo.
Yeah,
Sasuke has that plus though.
No, do you know being on somebody's level?
Let me explain. Let me
explain. Cause I started this shit.
Bro, you just asked me a question. I ain't even get the answer yet. Really,
go ahead. Give me your in-depth
Kakashi had the only thing they showed with him within that double Sharingan. The only thing that they showed with him was the perfect Susanoo. Sasuke was on a level with the Rinnegan and with perfect Susanoo and all that shit. He captured Nine-Tails Chakra, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sasuke could do all of that. He was on another level and Naruto was on another level.
I'm not saying
Kakashi was up there on Kage level.
No, he was beyond Kage level by that point.
Probably beyond Kage level on that point. Sakura was up there, even up there on Kage level at that moment in time, because she surpassed Tsunade, in which Tsunade was the Hokage. Right. But anyways, Sasuke and Naruto were kind of in a league of their own.
Yes, but Kakashi was
at that moment in time.
Kakashi was.
He's relative because he was there, but he's not on that level though. I can't say that.
Kakashi, do you forget? Kakashi was literally saving their ass with Kamui. He was. You know what to be. You know. Okay, in any anime. Y'all should all know this. You have to, in order to be relative to somebody, this is how you can prove you're relative to somebody. If you can react to them fighting. That goes for any anime. Any anime where you see a nigga is not even in another nigga's league, they don't know what the fuck is going on half the time. Kakashi was literally sitting up there bumping with them niggas. Like reacting to them fight, helping them out with the Kamui. Probably say their ass countless times teleporting shit out the way, teleporting them out the way. How could you say he's not relative to them? I'm not saying he's strong. I didn't say he wasn't relative. I said he wasn't. You said the only reason he was relative to them because he was there. Wasn't relative. You said the only reason he was relative to them because
exactly because he was there. Though with Sharingan.
No.
Yeah, that's why he was relative to them
because he was strong about as strong as them. They were stronger, but he was.
I mean, you could basically say could you honestly sit there and say that Mike Guy when he went to the ninth when he went to the ninth inner gate was on the same level, right?
Yes, he was.
Probably a level equal or greater than even motherfucking than Kakashi was with even double Sharingan. But what I mean by that is all I'm saying is that he was relative because he was there at the fight. Now, in terms of them being in the same league, in terms of them being in that same type of league, nobody in Shippuden was on the same level as Naruto and Sasuke once they inherited Sage of Six Paths power. Nobody was on that level. Not even first Hokage Hashirama, Madara with all his shit. Nobody was on that level.
Vic.
The only one who was on that level was probably Kaguya. Because they sealed her.
And Kakashi has tagged Kaguya multiple times. But how was he not relative to
What do you mean by tag?
Tag means hit, touched, been able to take like this. Yeah, he did that multiple times. And Kaguya was actively fighting against Kakashi. She wasn't. Sakura tagged Kaguya and she wasn't even fucking fighting her. She wasn't even worried about her. I just proved that to you. She literally didn't think shit else of Sakura. Forgot she was even there.
She hit him, yeah. So, but what I'm saying is they still aren't on the level of Naruto and Sasuke.
Obviously, if they fought, Naruto and Sasuke would probably beat him. Yes. But what I'm saying is you have to be relative. You have to be in that ballpark. If you're not a 10, you're maybe a 9 or an 8. That's all I'm saying. Fuck, Guy Sensei. Okay. Guy Sensei had Madara jacking his fucking dick off when he fucking went 8 gates. Madara was literally sitting there like, come on, like this is the best fight I've ever had. That means that was better fight than fucking the first Hokage, basically. Coming out of his own mouth. So what are you saying? They were all relative. If they weren't relative, Kage would have fucking destroyed him in a second. Or she would have treated him like Sakura and forgot they were even there. Once again proven Sakura ain't shit.
Vic, I'm finna hop in and defend you in a second.
Damn, dog, let me pull my shit out of Vic, man. Hurt. My shit started to hurt, man.
Hurt what it do?
Damn, Vic.
Yeah, Vic, I'm finna hop in and defend you. Back to what I was saying.
He said I'm finna hop in to defend
you. That's the war daddy.
Yeah, Vic, get his ass. And we like Naruto and Sasuke right now, Vic. Kage and shit. We about to seal him.
Listen, I think Sakura, she got that.
I'll tell you, if you finna say just random shit, but you might as well just not. I don't know what you said. Your mic not even working, man. That shit dead, miss.
No, I think she got that power one because Because remember, wasn't Tsunade the strongest Orochimaru and Jiraiya as far as strength? Yes, she was.
You can't even say that because Orochimaru had Sage mode. You don't even.
She was heel kicking shit, breaking shit. We talking about strength, not jutsu. We talking about strength.
Yes, strength.
Like raw strength.
Yes, strength.
That's what we talking about.
Orochimaru had Sage mode, and Jiraiya did.
No, I think he's right about that.
Not to cut you off, but the only reason I can say I disagree in terms of Naruto Sasuke is because they had a power beyond just like Jiraiya had their own power. They had a power beyond it. They had the Sage of Six Path power. So I'm talking about in terms of Naruto, Jiraiya, Sasuke, or Orochimaru. They had a strength beyond their own damn strength. That's all I want to bring up in terms of that part. So it's kind of hard because
what I said?
they literally carry on the legendary Sannin, But those two, Naruto and Sasuke, yeah, those two are not only surpassing the legendary Sannin and took their places. You know, we know that part. They also are reincarnations of Indra and Ashura, and they're also reincarnations of Hashirama and Madara.
Go look at this.
Vic, what you trying to say, dude?
What I'm saying is that when it comes to breaking those three down, basically what you're doing, is comparing the situation. You're comparing the three.
Like
what? I'm not comparing nothing. I'm just telling you.
Yes, you is.
How you arguing against Out to that shit War Daddy? He trying to help you. You up here arguing.
I don't know about that, bro. So tell me I'm wrong. He not comparing that. You're not comparing them three.
He is, but he's wrongly comparing them from the beginning. But yes, he is comparing them.
First of all, I'm not comparing nothing because I just hopped in and bitch only said one line. And out of that one line, you cannot get me comparing them out of that one line, first and foremost. Let's get that understood. Second of all, only thing I hopped in and said was Tsunade. We know that Tsunade was stronger out of Jiraiya and Orochimaru.
I wouldn't even say that, bro. Because I can debate that with this. Let me debate that with this. Tsunade wasn't even the first choice to become Hokage. No, Tsunade wasn't even the first choice to become Hokage. It was actually Orochimaru.
We talking about strength.
So if Tsunade was the strongest out of all three Sannin, why wouldn't she be the first person to try to be Hokage? Why would she be the candidate for Hokage? I'm listening to you, but that don't make no sense.
We talking about the word strength, not as how good it is. We're talking about the word strength.
If I'm just
talking about strength alone. Like, let me give you an example. Can I give you an example before I get really bashed and cut off again?
Yeah, go ahead. I need this. I need an example because I'm not.
Strength. This is what we're talking about. Strength. If you take all of them, you put an attribute bar below them, and you get to the attribute bar strength. Her shit is going to be higher than everybody else's. Let me give you another example. Choji, clearly a weak, but he's strong.
No, Choji was never.
I'm talking about strength. If out of 5 people, if only one person can pick up a boulder over his head, he's strong. Strength. He has strength. All right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's the strongest fighter. I'm saying strength-wise. It's like, you got agility-wise. You
know Choji had a whole jutsu behind that, right?
Just an example. I'm just
he had a whole jutsu designed around making his arms bigger.
I'm just trying to make you understand the word strength.
I get the word strength. So if you telling me the strongest Sannin, you're basically saying y'all just literally sat here and said it for the last hour that Tsunade was the strongest Sannin out of Jiraiya and Orochimaru.
Vic said that dumbass.
To be honest with you,
no. I say in terms of raw strength, she was the strongest out of the Sannin. Period.
Okay, so if we talk about, but if we talk about a battle shown in anime, what would I bank on more? Tsunade punching a nigga and just knocking the shit out of him, or Jiraiya?
But that's what that's what I was talking about originally.
Okay, but I'm going with what you're saying. What would I rely on more? If I'm choosing a Hokage and I'm sitting here saying, if Jiraiya got this jutsu, he can make a Rasengan ball, but bitch Tsunade don't got to do none of that. She just punch your ass. So the odds of some of her just punching you naturally in a fight is like fucking infinitely increased. I'm going with Tsunade. Why wasn't Tsunade the first choice for Hokage? Because if you know, the first choice for Hokage was actually Orochimaru. That came out of third Hokage's mouth. Jiraiya didn't want to do it because he was a pervert and motherfucking he's writing his book. He wanted to tour the world. So they went and literally purposefully went and got Tsunade, who was a fucking gambling drunk, to come be Hokage. So why was she the last choice for the Leaf if she was the strongest, whether you saying raw strength, overall, whatever the fuck, she was the strongest out of all the Sannin? Why was she the last choice?
She was the last choice because she wasn't stronger than them. She was just physically, like in terms of raw strength of a punch, stronger.
Vic, and probably kicks, obviously. Strength is strength, Vic.
Bro,
I never heard a nigga divvy up strength.
No, but let me talk. I think you purposely, just for the sake of the argument, I think you you purposely taking what we saying and throwing it out the window and putting your own spin on it. We're only talking about the raw physical strength of them punching and kicking, bro. That's all I was ever talking about.
That's what they do 90% of the time. If in a Naruto fight,
okay, so who's stronger with that?
Let me ask you a question.
Who is stronger with that, Sasuke or Sakura?
Bitch, it's not Sakura. So you telling me Sakura can fight? So can Sakura fight Naruto? Hand-to-hand combat, taijutsu, can she fight Naruto? and actually put up a good
when
fight.
Roger was here, we already broke this down, bro.
So I'm asking you a question.
We said in a boxing match. I'm answering, and we said
yes, taijutsu only.
To a boxing match.
Taijutsu only. Will she do better than what Sasuke does to Naruto? She'll do better.
No, because she's not she's not better at hand-to-hand combat. She's not better at hand-to-hand combat. Clearly, she's not better at taijutsu. We're just talking about raw strength of a punch, bro. That's all we talking about between them two. That's it. Nothing else.
Vic, I don't know how else to explain this to you. Vic. If I'm a one-punch knockout artist, if I'm a one-punch knockout artist, Vic, regardless of how, obviously she's skilled in taijutsu. Let's stop the cap. I don't know what kind of cap level you have going on, but she's a fucking ninja, so she's skilled in taijutsu. That's just a given with all of them. She's by this point in time, she's Kage level, so I would say she's fucking expertly skilled in taijutsu by this point. She might not be on the level of Naruto and Sasuke, but she's fucking expertly skilled in taijutsu. She's a goddamn shinobi. Okay, so if we can safely say that she's expertly skilled in taijutsu, then yes, she'll be able to fight. It wouldn't be like if we just said Naruto versus Sakura, taijutsu level, Naruto just dancing around her ass and beating the fuck out of her because she don't know nothing about taijutsu.
I'm only talking about one thing still.
Yeah,
you follow me, right?
It's not y'all. Don't say y'all.
You follow me, right? Are you following me? Yes or no?
Clearly.
Okay.
But I'm only talking about one thing.
That's what I'm talking about it to you because you up here acting like she has no taijutsu.
Sakura has never been proven. It's never been proven or even shown that she was great at taijutsu in the show. Now tell me I'm lying. Anybody?
Do I have to look up the data scans for you and prove to you that before you shut up? If I look it up, will you just be quiet about that?
Go ahead. You gotta show me when you seen Sakura hand-to-hand combat great. You gotta show me. You got to show me. You have to show me. You gotta show me. You gotta show me that. In terms of raw strength, she punching shit and shit like that. But if she can't hit you, then it's all no good. Clearly.
Okay, and even this right here. This
in terms of raw strength.
Let me kill it. Okay, so let me kill it. The data book states that Sakura's destructive power is partially city level. That's what the data book says. But this is War Arc Sakura. War Arc Sakura. Her I forgot that. I could have read this and killed this argument hours ago.
What that mean?
It mean the dumb shit y'all been talking about for 30 fucking minutes. Okay? Bro, so Sakura's fucking destructive power is partial city level. Would y'all not say destructive power is what y'all been talking about? I swear to God, if y'all
if you want to put it together, destructive power, raw strength, yeah.
Vic, is that not the same thing?
No, because destructive, you can be destructive in many different ways. You can call lightning down from the sky and be destructive.
Vic.
Am I lying about that?
Vic, in the terms, Vic, stop blowing out proportion. Vic, and stop blowing proportion. In the terms of Sakura, in the terms of Sakura, she don't have that. So if you talk about Sakura, y'all just sit up here and said Sakura don't show y'all shit else but them little punching rocks and shit. That's what she has. So she's partial city level. Sakura don't have no fucking Chidori. She don't have no goddamn Rasengan. She don't have 1,000 shadow clones. So she's partially city level. That's her max destructive power in the War Arc. Let me go look up War Arc Sasuke. Let's see. Let's see what War Arc Sasuke's destructive level is. I'm sick of this shit. This shit give me goddamn heartburn.
I've been sick of it.
I just don't. Bro.
We know in strength Tsunade was strong, and she gave it to Tsunade. And she gave it to Sakura. Argument.
Like I think you taking the argument and putting it somewhere else. Bro.
I don't know where else I could possibly put it, Vic. I don't know.
If you're talking about Sasuke being stronger than Sakura, with all of everything he's got, his jutsu,
it's not talking
hand combat, and raw strength involved.
They literally have strength and
destructive
destructive power in two separate categories, Vic. So clearly they're
trying. So what does it say about the strength?
Same thing. It said the same thing. Mountain level, Vic. It don't matter, Vic. Do you not know how Naruto works? Please tell me you're not sitting up here arguing about something you know how it works. Vic, in Naruto, it doesn't matter your fucking niggas ain't up here doing bicep curls and just getting strong as fuck and walking around punching shit. It's not how it works. It's not how it works, Vic. Look at Rock Lee, for example. Rock Lee, there's Rock Lee was strong. But that's only because he trained that religiously. That. Right? He couldn't use ninjutsu.
I'm sick of it.
So strength, this is Sasuke's strength. This is fucking Rinnegan Sasuke. It's not even War Arc Sasuke. This is Rinnegan Sasuke. This nigga's strength is mountain level. Sakura barely. So you think Sakura can honestly destroy? She could one shot Konoha like Pain did, basically, right? What you saying? Can Sakura do that? Vic, you the man with all these ideas. Can Sakura one shot Konoha like Pain did?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
Yes. And no.
So you said no, she can't do it.
No.
So if she don't have more destructive power than Pain does, why would she compare the fucking end of the show Sasuke? Why?
What?
Alright, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
If she can't stand in the middle of Konoha and punch it and destroy it all, why does she compare to fucking Sasuke?
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. You taking?
What am I taking? Because you just say stuff. So what am I taking?
Bro.
What am I taking?
Just saying stuff.
No, state what I'm taking. State it, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Taking what I'm saying, just raw strength from punches.
They're not raw strength, Vic. That's all I'm talking about with Sakura. That's all I'm talking about. What else am I talking about with Sakura? They don't have to do with a raw punch.
So basically, you comparing Pain and all that. Listen, bro.
What?
I'm gonna go down the line. Jones, Alton, you, me. And we know what my answer is. Is Sakura's raw punches and kicks
Vic,
more powerful than Sasuke?
I just proved it to you. She's only partially city level. I just told you that. She's partial city level. I'm telling you where she stops at. She's partial city level. So, yeah.
I never seen that whole kick before. I ain't even lying.
Damn, y'all still on this shit?
Bro, this junk is so ridiculous, bro.
It's ridiculous because you
No, you taking the argument and flipping it so
many
different
what
ways,
am I flipping
bro?
this shit? You the only nigga that ever say this. You the only nigga that ever say this. Vic, do you know how? Do you know
to Pain? Why are we comparing Sakura to Pain?
Vic, are you that
What does that have to do with?
Are you that dumb?
Between Sasuke and Sakura. What does that?
Let me explain it to you, Vic. Let me explain it to you, Vic. No, because you gotta do something, you dumbass nigga. If
your mama,
bitch, your mama. What the fuck, nigga? You stupid bitch.
Your mama.
Fuck wrong with you?
Your mama.
Fuck wrong with you? Ain't my fault your dumbass in there drawing them dumbass books all day long. You don't know shit about anime.
Chill, man.
Ain't my motherfucking fault. Yeah, I don't know the shit about anime.
Bro, ain't no chill on that, bro. The man twisted my words. And
nobody's twisting your words. Cause you saying it.
Yes, you are.
Vic, okay, Vic. Let me break it down to you one last time. Let me break it down to you one last time. Let me break it down to you one last time, Vic.
Because destruction and raw strength are two different things.
Let me break it down to you one last time, Vic. Because either way, if you say destructive power and raw strength is the same thing, both of them state the same level of power for Sakura, so it doesn't matter either way. Let me break it down to you, Vic, how power scaling works in anime. Alton, shut the fuck up. Let me break it down to you, Vic, because Vic has to hear every word that comes out of my mouth. Because the nigga comprehension level is low. So let me break it down to Vic one last time. Let me break it down to you one last time. Nigga, you 30 years old, you stay your dad house. Let me break it down to you one last time, Vic. Let me break it down to you one last time, Vic. Let me break it down to you one last time, Vic. Because you talking about my mom first.
There's nothing to break down. Nigga, Sakura has more raw strength than Sasuke. There's nothing to break down
Vic,
with that.
You saying that?
Just stronger overall.
You saying you don't have no proof, Vic. You don't even watch the show, damn near. You don't even have no proof.
I watched all of it.
You couldn't have. Cause you don't know half the shit I be telling you. You just sat here the other day and told me Naruto wasn't in Sage mode when he was standing on the rock, and I proved you wrong. So clearly you're not credible at all for shit. You're not credible at all for shit.
This coming from somebody saying Dragon Ball Z got more strategic fights.
It does.
Right, but anyway, we'll go back to
like
that one day
later.
Like I said,
let me break it down to you why I'm comparing Pain, because you don't get it.
Go ahead. Hey, we yelling too much.
This is what you're saying. This is what you, because people keep talking. This is what you're saying. You're saying that end of the fucking Shippuden show, Sakura has stronger punching power than Sasuke. Not Naruto.
Yes.
Sasuke. I don't need to talk because I know what you said. I'm drawing this out for you.
Me for?
I'm not asking you. Do you know what the question is? I didn't never ask a question. I said you said. That's not a question, Vic. I wasn't asking you a question. It's never a question.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm just sick and tired.
That's what you said. So, by that logic, everybody that has come before that point in time, since Sasuke is clearly stronger in punching power than pain, because Sage Mode Naruto is knocking his shit loose, and Sasuke kicked Sage Mode Naruto's ass any day of the week, then that clearly means that Sakura will be over that pain as well, because she's over that Sasuke by your logic in punching power.
Yes.
I just looked at the data book. So how can you say yes and you disagree? You didn't know why pain was being brought up in the argument, but that's clearly common sense. So I just looked up in the data book that Sakura is only partially city level in both strength and destructive power, because it's two different categories. In both of those categories, Sasuke is mountain level. Vic, do you know a mountain is bigger than a partial city?
What?
You do know that, right? Half a Tamara ain't bigger than a mountain, Vic. I'm sorry to tell you that. So how could you sit up here and die on this hill that Sasuke has the weakest punching power out of Team 7 that came out your mouth earlier, when he going against the nigga, punching him in his shit that's on the cover of the fucking book? The goddamn show is named after this nigga. He punching him in his shit every day. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I just drew the line, Vic. So don't say I'm twisting words and doing all this, because I haven't been doing that. You just ain't comprehended. So explain it to me, Vic. Now is the question. This is the question, Vic. How is that possible? Because you just agree with everything I said. So I don't. If you disagree, then I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Sakura's natural strength versus Sasuke's natural strength.
That's mountain level. Sasuke's natural strength is mountain level, and Sakura's is partial city level.
Why do you say mountain level? What the fuck is that?
I looked up in the data book. That means Sasuke has the power to destroy a mountain, but in both strength and destructive power. I looked it up in the data book. So unless one of y'all niggas know more than the nigga who wrote the show, I don't know what's going on. But go ahead. Okay, yeah, that's cute. Go ahead.
Anyway, Sakura's level. Sakura, especially when the I forgot how you say the ceilings thing, but you know the healing thing, whatever they call it.
100 ceilings, yeah.
100 ceilings, right. 100 ceilings chakra, whatever. Her power level of a punch is stronger than Sasuke's power level of a punch.
In that mode.
It's like, huh?
In that mode, that's what you're saying, in that mode.
Yeah, because Sasuke doesn't have a mode to go into after the curse mark is gone. Sasuke doesn't really, unless he goes into Susanoo, Sasuke doesn't have a mode to really go into. He just has like different jutsu and different power via the Sharingan and the Rinnegan. So Sasuke has no mode that he's going into, unlike Naruto, unlike Sakura. But in terms of a raw punch and physical raw punch strength, Sakura outmatches Sasuke in that category.
Oh, okay.
I'm really sick and tired.
That's all I'm saying. Sakura outmatches Sasuke in that category.
Before I refute this, do you have anything to back this up, or?
I do.
I'm talking about statements, scans, anything to back this up, because I'm literally about to look at this and yeah.
I do.
But see, the thing is though, I will say this though, before anybody cut me off. When you say the destructive power in the roster, I'm gonna take destructive power out, because I think that's a different category. Would everybody agree?
I could agree with you.
Right. But when it comes to the strength portion of it, when it comes to the strength portion of it, right? When it comes to the strength portion of it, I get what they're saying in terms of that, but it doesn't elaborate. You know what I'm saying? City level and mountain level. It doesn't elaborate exactly what they mean by that, because it just says strength. So they just giving you a stat, but they're not elaborating what they mean.
It kind of self-explanatory. If they separate destructive power and strength, you could kind of guess where they're going with it.
But I think strength could be durability as well.
No, because they have durability.
It could be that
These are the stats that they have. Let me clear this up, because maybe you don't. This is the stats that they have. They have tiers, which they tier them, like far as planetary, low planetary, however the case may be. Okay. They have destructive power. They have speed, strength, durability, stamina, range, and intelligence. So strength can't mean nothing other than exactly what you've been talking about this whole entire time. It really can't.
And it says that Sasuke has more strength.
It's mountain level. Like I said, I could show it. I'm literally on stream showing my screen. It says partial city, and Sasuke says mountain. Last I checked, a mountain is bigger than half of a city.
Can we talk about pussy? Can we talk about fat pussy?
Yeah.
You need to be arguing this shit over.
I don't see the screen.
I'm streaming it, dude. I'm literally looking at my own stream.
Oh.
So it says, and this, I even gave you a good one because this is Karma era based. This is fucking Boruto Sakura. This is even stronger Sakura.
Oh gosh. Man said he want to talk about some fat pussy, man. God damn it.
So I've been chilling with this bitch all day, Alton. Like, all fucking day, bruh. We been vibing, chilling, smoking. He kind of slim size, but she a little chunky, though. Was perfect, though. Little sexy little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She
you finna
like
give me some of that shit then, Roger? You finna give me some? You finna pass her over here?
You know, I can tell. Nah, she ain't that type, though. I got another one like her. You know, you can get sus, bitch.
Shit, cause you talk about that shit, nigga. What's up? I don't see no other reason talking about that motherfucking shit. Unless you finna pass that shit.
She's supposed to be coming over when I get off work. So you know what that means. You come to my house 5 in the morning, them she's getting bruised. She's getting bruised, dude. When she's getting bruised, bitch, they gonna play with your ass. The niggas quiet now, we talking about pussy. Fucking queers.
I want to talk about pussy on no motherfucking stream, bitch.
Queers. You hear these Joes? Nah, you'll hear nothing. Crickets. I will holler at y'all boys, do.
Go ahead, get your shit all right.
All right, y'all boys.
Get them A's real quick.
Talking about no pussy on no stream, John. What the fuck?
That's a horny activity right there. You about to get at the OnlyFans, nigga.
He about to go to OnlyFans. He described the OnlyFans.
Y'all, we agreeing to disagree on that, man.
Man, you always agree to disagree, man. I'm out, man. Fuck this shit. Nigga always.
It's been hours.
I don't give a fuck. You always agreeing to disagree on some shit. That's everything.
Bro, we done with that shit. Nobody want to talk about it no more.
I don't want to talk about it either, Vic. I've been upset this whole entire time. But all that, we agree to disagree.
Because we not. Nigga, what else I'm supposed to say? What you
supposed to say?
You
I'm
right,
bitch.
Nothing right
I'm
now.
right, bitch. That's what you supposed to say. You right, bitch. That's what you supposed. Exactly.
No, I'm not finna say you right. We agree to disagree. That's all we can do.